receivers, Rashad Bateman and Zay Flowers, are having heck of a year. Their ability to get in the end zone the last couple of weeks has been huge for them. They've always been the tight end, running back kind of reception type of team, but this team has blossomed. It's allowed Lamar Jackson not have to flee the pocket as much. They're playing as good as anybody. It's a little weird that they actually have 5 losses heading into this matchup.
We could see Lamar Jackson with a big day today get to 4,000 yards passing on the season to go along with the 40-plus touchdowns, which has been remarkable. Meanwhile, for Houston, they've already clinched the division. They know where they're at in terms of the playoffs, but they looked at this 2-game stretch, Kansas City on Saturday and Baltimore today, as a chance to kind of prove they could play with the big boys. Didn't get it done in Kansas City, suffered a terrible injury with Tank Dell now done for the rest of the season. They still look at this as kind of a prove-it type game today, Ryan, but, man, they are beat up.
Oh, they're so beat up. And to watch their beloved wide receiver, Tank Bell, who lost his season last year with an injury, do it again last week, there's been an emotional toll. And so I think it galvanizes his team this week a little bit. I'm excited to see what C.J. Stroud looks like. He's got a real problem in front of him because the offensive line is so been in such transition all year long. You don't quite know what the consistency is going to be. It's been a big part of it. I would rely heavily on Joe Mixon today, his ability to run the football, maybe run some play action, because they're going to need as much time back there for C.J. Stroud to navigate this defense.
Mixon has been great this season. No Shaq Mason on the offensive line. He got hurt against Kansas City on Saturday. He will miss the game today with a foot injury. Should be fun, though, to see the Texans and Ravens coming up in Game 2 of our special Christmas doubleheader. Let's send it back to Brad Heller now in our Westwood One studios.
All right, Ryan, looking forward to that one later on today. Ravens and Texans live from Houston, 4:15 p.m. Eastern right here. Most of these same Westwood One stations, also via the NFL app on Alexa-enabled devices or online at our website, westwoodonesports.com. Up next, we'll flash back to the last meeting between the Chiefs and Steelers, the wild card round 3 years ago. This is Westwood One's coverage of the National Football League.
Where'd you get those shoes? Easy. They're from DSW, because DSW has the exact right shoes for whatever you're into right now. You know, like the sneakers that make office hours feel like happy hour. The boots that turn grocery aisles into runways. And all the styles that show off the many sides of you, from daydreamer to multitasker and everything in between. Because you do it all in really great shoes. Find a shoe for every you at your DSW store or DSW.com.
You don't want to miss this. CB Distillery is having a massive end-of-the-year sale. For 3 days only, you can save up to 50% on everything. Struggling to get a good night's sleep? Looking for some calm after the hectic holidays? CB Distillery has plant-based solutions that could be perfect for you. Their natural formulations target stress, sleep, pain after exercise, even mood and focus. They only use the highest quality clean ingredients, and over 2 million customers trust CB Distillery for their effective CBD solutions. Just check out their 18,000 reviews. You deserve to start feeling your best. Discover the natural healing benefits of CBD and save up to 50% during their end-of-the-year sale. Visit cbdistillery.com and enter code VIP. That's cbdistillery.com, code VIP. cbdistillery.com. Not available in Idaho, Iowa, and South Dakota. These statements and products have not been evaluated by the Food and Drug Administration. These products are not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease or condition.
Hey, it's Joe Montana. I'm here to spread the word about pneumococcal pneumonia and invasive pneumococcal disease, or IPD. If you're 50 or older, you're at increased risk, and vaccination is now CDC recommended. So what's the game plan? A strong defense. Pneumococcal pneumonia and IPD can be serious, so don't wait to help protect yourself. Talk to your doctor or pharmacist about vaccination and schedule today at vaxassist.com. That's VAXassist.com.
Sponsored by Pfizer.
Welcome back to the NFL on Westwood One. It's time for another memorable moment in football history. Sponsored by Coles.
There's an offset eye. Now they go in the pistol, and now they backpedal with Kelsey in the shotgun on a 1st and goal at the 2. Mahomes in motion. There's a direct snap and goes to Kelsey, then throws the ball in the end zone. Touchdown! The tight end just threw a touchdown pass to Pringle up 2 yards. We're seeing everything being pulled out of the bag tonight. Andy Reid calling a masterpiece.
Kevin Harlan on the call with Westwood One back on Super Wild Card Weekend in January of 2022. The Chiefs were a little shaky to start off this playoff matchup with the Steelers. On KC's first 5 possessions, 3 punts, a Patrick Mahomes interception, and a fumbled exchange between Mecole Hardman and Darrell Williams that resulted in a TJ Watt scoop and score, making it 7-0 Pittsburgh. Mahomes had enough after that, leading KC on 6 straight touchdown drives, including that trickery at the goal line, and Kansas City rolled to a 42-21 victory. Chiefs beat the Bills the following weekend in one of the most memorable NFL games ever before falling to the Bengals in the AFC Championship game. That's today's memorable moment in football history, sponsored by Kohl's. The unexpected happens every day. When it does, head to Kohl's and Kohl's.com for everything your family needs. Kohl's, where families come first. Brad Heller back in our Westwood One studios. I'll be back with you at halftime. An interview with Ravens linebacker Roquan Smith before they take on the Texans in Game 2 of our Christmas Day doubleheader. But when we return, we'll get you back to Pittsburgh. Keys to the game, Chiefs and Steelers. This is Westwood One's coverage of the National Football League.
Holiday magic is in the air, and DSW's got all the shoes to make your season extra merry. Believe, you've got parties to attend and lists to check twice, so DSW is taking care of the details, like gifts to make their eyes all aglow, styles that bring joy to your world, brands everyone wants, like UGG, Nike, Birkenstock, and more, and deals to make your budget bright. Find the perfect shoes for you and yours at a DSW store near you or dsw.com.
You don't want to miss this. CB Distillery is having a massive end-of-the-year sale. For 3 days only, you can save up to 50% on everything. Struggling to get a good night's sleep? Looking for some calm after the hectic holidays? CB Distillery has plant-based solutions that could be perfect for you. Their natural formulations target stress, sleep, pain after exercise, even mood and focus. They only use the highest quality clean ingredients, and over 2 million customers trust CB Distillery for their effective CBD solutions. Just check out their 18,000 reviews. You deserve to start feeling your best. Discover the natural healing benefits of CBD and save up to 50% during their end-of-the-year sale. Visit cbdistillery.com and enter code VIP. That's cbdistillery.com, code VIP. cbdistillery.com. Not available in Idaho, Iowa, and South Dakota. These statements and products have not been evaluated by the Food and Drug Administration. These products are not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease or condition.
Joe Montana here. In my football days, I knew the importance of a strong defense. Now I'm sharing how you can help defend your health against pneumococcal pneumonia and invasive pneumococcal disease. Are you 50 or older like me? The CDC now recommends vaccination against pneumococcal disease. Even if you're healthy, your age puts you at increased risk and over 6 times greater risk of hospitalization with pneumococcal pneumonia than adults under 50. Schedule your appointment today at vaxassist.com.
Sponsored by Pfizer.
Welcome back to Pittsburgh. The Chiefs and the Steelers moments away, and time now to find out how each team can steal the win. Sponsored by Lionsgate's Den of Thieves 2, Pantera. On January 10th, the best heist movie in years hits theaters. Don't miss Lionsgate's Den of Thieves 2, Pantera, starring Gerard Butler and O'Shea Jackson Jr. Get your tickets now. All right, Ross, let's begin with the Steelers. How do they steal a win today?
I love it. Well, let's start with getting the ball to George Pickens. I think everyone recognizes they're a different team. They're certainly a different and more explosive offense when they get the ball to number 14. By far, their most dynamic player on the offensive side of the football. They've been without him the last few games. It's been obvious. It's hurt them tremendously, in particular in Philly and against Baltimore. We know Russell Wilson loves to give him an opportunity in those one-on-one situations. So when he's in it, throw it to him. Give him a chance to do what he does and make special plays. And then defensively, it's all about third down. It's just uncanny how good the Chiefs are on third down with Patrick Mahomes, in particular throwing the ball to Travis Kelce and even more recently, DeAndre Hopkins. In particular, if you're the Steelers, please don't let Travis Kelce be the guy that kills you on third down, right? Make somebody else be the one that gets open and beat you on all those third downs when Mahomes is looking for his favorite target.
He still might do it anyway, Travis Kelce. And now for the Kansas City Chiefs. one blemish on the season, but they've won 16 consecutive one-score games. It's incredible. How about the Chiefs today?
Well, that's absolutely insane. And we talked about it earlier in the broadcast about them not having Chris Jones, their best defensive player in this game. So they're going to have to find a way to get pressure in other ways. So maybe these other guys step up, Karlaftis or whoever up front, or maybe Steve Spagnuolo is even more aggressive with his disguises and blitz packages. I don't know anyone, maybe other than the Vikings, that brings as many third-level defenders, secondary guys, as do the Chiefs. Spagnuolo. They're going to have to get pressure without Chris Jones. Then offensively, how about running the rock? I was shocked to see the way Derrick Henry and the Baltimore Ravens ran all over this Pittsburgh Steelers defense on Saturday. You never see that. If you're the Chiefs, you got to at least test it. You got to at least give it a shot against this Pittsburgh team and see what you got from Pacheco and Kareem Hunt.
There you have it, the Chiefs and the Steelers. The opening kickoff is coming up. You're listening to the NFL on Westwood One.
Make your holidays bigger and brighter with PrizePicks, the best place to get real money action while watching your favorite sports. With over 10 million members and billions of dollars in awarded winnings, PrizePicks has made daily fantasy sports accessible to all. The app is so simple to use. Just pick 2 or more players across any sport and then pick more or pick less with their projection. You can win up to 1,000 times your money. PrizePicks, America's #1 daily fantasy sports app, is available to play in more than 40-plus states, including California and Texas. You want to join right now because this holiday season, PrizePicks is giving away 2 free picks in December, and they're giving away $30+ million in rewards during Pixmas. Download the PrizePicks app right now. Use the code PRIMETIME. Get $50 credit instantly when you play $5. That's code PRIMETIME on PrizePicks to get that $50 credit instantly when you play $5. You know by now, you don't need to win. You just get the $50. It's guaranteed. PrizePicks. Run your game. You do have to be present in certain states. Visit PrizePicks.com for restrictions and details.
Hey, I'm Brett Podolsky, co-founder of The Farmer's Dog. We make fresh food for dogs. We started the company when we saw what a huge difference it made in my own dog, Jada, when she stopped eating ultra-processed kibble and started eating fresh, whole food. The Farmer's Dog food isn't fancy. It's just real food delivered to your door in pre-portioned packs. It's better for them and easier for you.
Get 50% off your first box at thefarmersdog.com/trial50. That's thefarmersdog.com/trial50.
Let's pause 10 seconds for station identification. This is Westwood One, your home for the National Football League.
Time to check today's weather, sponsored by PrizePicks. Football season is heating up, and PrizePicks is the best place to get real money sports action. Download PrizePicks and use code PRIMETIME and get a $50 credit instantly when you play $5. Must be present in certain states where it's lawful to wager. Visit PrizePicks.com for restrictions and details. Temperature 40 degrees, feels like 38, a light breeze under 5 miles per hour, and cloudy conditions, no precipitation in the forecast. Kansas City won the toss. They'll defer their option to the second half. The Steelers will get the football. The Chiefs in all white jerseys and pants with red numbers and the red helmet. The Steelers in their home black jerseys, gold pants, the black helmet. It's the game we've been waiting for. Put another log on the fire. The Chiefs and the Steelers underway. The kickoff from left to right into the end zone, dropped, and then recovered and knelt down for a touchback. Jalen Warren, the return man for the Steelers, and here comes Pittsburgh, led by 13th-year quarterback Russell Wilson. Wilson has his weapon and George Pickens back in the lineup today at wide receiver. They've got a running game in Najee Harris, who's closing in on another 1,000-yard rushing season. And now the Steelers at 10-5 facing the 14-1 Chiefs.
JP, I just realized I can't tell how many of these other people are Chiefs fans or dressed up like Santa Claus.
This is the day
they're wearing red and white either way.
Shotgun snap for Wilson on first down. Thrown to the right boundary as Fryer moves outside the right numbers, spinning ahead close to the 37-yard line. A 7-yard gain on first down. Drew Tranquil made the tackle for the Chiefs. And second and short.
Exactly what you're looking for in a game starter, right? You want to get your quarterback into a rhythm. You want to get easy completion. Fryermuth matched up against an off-the-ball linebacker like Tranquil is an excellent matchup for the Steelers. Really good first down game to start this game.
Two tight ends just off the right tackle, single receiver each way, under center snap, running to the left side. Najee Harris gets the handoff and follows the stack. He gets maybe a yard up to the 38. Nick Bolton, the linebacker, in on the tackle for Kansas City, and it's third down and a long one.
Steelers are going right up on the football here. There's no huddle, and they're an empty set. This is either Wilson getting rid of the ball out of his hands quickly or alert for his legs.
Officially 3rd and 2, shotgun snap, empty backfield. Wilson in a clean pocket, stumbles backwards, rolls left, trips, lost the football, and then covered it up in the backfield. This will be a sack down to the 27-yard line, and a punt situation coming, a loss of 11 for Russell Wilson, who's known for extending plays, rolling around, tried to roll left, tripped over a lineman, down he went.
Almost disastrous right there for the Steelers. They went with the no huddle empty set because they thought they could catch the Chiefs off guard and get somebody open right away. When that didn't happen, it was trouble.
Left-footed punt away from Corliss Waitman, underneath it from Mejio, and makes the catch at the 32, running left side across the hash marks and past the left numbers, 40, past the 50, has some space across the 40 and into Steelers territory. Nice return, 41-yard punt, 30-yard return, and the Chiefs are in business. A reminder, you can watch NFL Network and Westwood One announcers Rich Eisen and Kurt Warner Sundays at 9 a.m. Eastern on NFL Game Day morning, only on NFL Network. And now the Kansas City Chiefs on offense. They'll begin in Steelers territory after a 30-yard punt return. And Patrick Mahomes, the 8th-year quarterback, 3-time Super Bowl MVP, 6-time Pro Bowler, leads the way for the Chiefs. 2 receivers each way, 1st and 10. The ball to 42 of Pittsburgh. Running back off his left hip, right foot stomp, has the snap, hands it off over the right side of the line, looking for a little space, falling ahead, pushing the pile forward. It's Isaiah Pacheco, the 3rd-year running back. Patrick Queen made the tackle for Pittsburgh. Travis Kelce, of course, closing in on 1,000 career receptions. DeAndre Hopkins, 12th-year veteran receiver on the field, lining up to the right of the formation. Trips receivers left. Running back is Pacheco off the left hip of Mahomes, who has the belt. High snap, hands it to him again. Same play, hit from behind, brought down Alex Highsmith from the right outside linebacker spot, unblocked with the tackle.
Well, he's unblocked by design. It's a zone read play, but the Steelers, they're going to let Patrick Mahomes pull it on that, right? I mean, you want to make sure Patrick Mahomes has to test that ankle. He did run pretty well on Saturday against the Texans, but if you're Highsmith, and you're the unblocked defender, I like him closing down and making that tackle, forcing Mahomes to take it if he wants to. This is when the Chiefs do their best work. 3rd downs, seems like Kelce or Hopkins always finds the hole in the zone, but it's man coverage here.
Kelce in the slot left, another handoff over the right side, falling ahead close to it. It was 3rd down and 1, and Kareem Hunt got the carry this time. Cameron Hayward in on the tackle, and this is close. 4th down.
Back-to-back really nice stuffs by the Steelers defense. Remember, they got run all over on Saturday by Derrick Henry. Andy Reid going to go for it on 4th down. I agree. The question is it 3 straight runs, or does he put the ball in Mahomes' hands? I'm giving 15 a shot to find an open receiver.
And he works out of the gun. This is not a sneaking offense at all in short yardage. So Mahomes in the gun and calls for timeout. Looks back to the head referee, Craig Rolstead. Puts his hand together in a T, and it's the first time out of the half for Kansas City on a 4th down and 1 at the Steelers' 33.
Well, that's certainly a situation where you don't want to have to use a timeout. On your first drive of the game, you wonder if that comes back to hurt them towards the end of the first half. I always think the second half timeouts end up being more valuable than the first half. You wouldn't want to do that in that situation, but it is a critical play. Could end up being a 4-point play here. I still think this will be Patrick Mahomes throwing the football. We'll see whether or not they go with a hard count first.
Hurry in during the Ram Wrap Up the Year sales event and unwrap game-changing trucks. Make your holidays even merrier with great deals going on now. After the timeout, 4th and 1 at the Steelers' 33. Mahomes moves up to the line of scrimmage, makes a change to the offensive line. Kelce lined up in a 2-point stance just off the right tackle. Inside handoff, Kareem Hunt straight ahead. He has the first down. Falls ahead across the 30 in between the hash marks down to the 29-yard line. Patrick Queen made the tackle, and the Chiefs moved the sticks. A fourth down conversion.
4 straight runs to start this game by the Kansas City Chiefs. Andy Reid, that's not like him, coming out to make a statement. Did not expect that on fourth down after getting stoned on second and third. But the Steelers, I think, were thinking the same thing I was. And now the Chiefs have to use another timeout.
Wow, 2 of them. We're 4 minutes into the game. And the Chiefs have used their second timeout.
Kansas City, this is a 30-second timeout.
I believe they might have had 12 guys on the field on that last play, which is why they called timeout. They didn't want the penalty because the Steelers are all saying, hey, you got to throw the flag. If they were in the huddle with 12 guys, you got to throw the flag. They can't call a timeout to get out of that.
So now after the second Chiefs timeout, it is first down and 10 at the Steelers 29. Nothing score just underway. 11 minutes to play in the first quarter at Acrisure Stadium at the Confluence in Pittsburgh. They break the huddle with 2 receivers each way. Travis Kelce is wide on the right and then moves in motion to the slot on the right side. Right foot stomp and the snap back to throw. Mahomes' first pass of the day. Travis Kelce has it, turns upfield along the right numbers, falls down around the 25-yard line. And for Kelce, his 174th consecutive game now with a reception.
That is simply incredible. DeAndre Hopkins has a long streak going himself. But that's kind of what you've seen a lot this year from Mahomes and Kelce. It's just Mahomes getting rid of the ball super quick to Kelce for a mid-range shot.
5-yard gain. Kelce moves in motion to the left slot, right-footed stomp, and the snap back to Mahomes. Cocks his arm, rolling left, looking downfield, still running past the 25, 20, sideline 15, and out of bounds on the left side. And the right ankle's just fine, thank you. 11 yards, and another first down for Kansas City, Patrick Mahomes.
You know, I really thought there was a chance that he didn't play in either one of these games. Watching what happened to Mahomes a couple weeks ago against the Cleveland Browns, I thought they might sit him for the Saturday game against the Texans and this game here on Christmas. The guy is like Gumby. I mean, I think that somebody told me this is the 6th high ankle sprain of his career. He's never missed a game. How's that possible?
He plays well with them, too. Here's a quick throw to the left side. Caught on the left flat. It's Noah Gray. Left sideline. Pushed out of bounds inside the 10. The tight end, Minka Fitzpatrick, led the charge defensively. He's down around the 7-yard line. Noah Gray, the 4th-year tight end out of Duke.
They went both wide receivers to the right side, Juju Smith-Schuster and Xavier Worthy, 2 tight ends to the left. Just a little bit of a rub route there, and Travis Kelce, who I think is underrated, especially as an open field blocker. Got a nice block for Noah Gray to get another nice first down gain for the Chiefs.
This is the 8th play of the drive. Shotgun snap from Mahomes. Quick throw left side out of the backfield, running towards the front left pylon, diving in for a touchdown. It's Xavier Worthy, the wide receiver, who lined up at running back. A 7-yard touchdown. And what an opening drive for the Kansas City Chiefs. There is a penalty flag.
It is a very, very late flag, which has to mean some type of post-play celebration, I would imagine. I was watching the replay. I didn't see the celebration. Sure, it was something Christmas related.
After the touchdown, unsportsmanlike conduct, Kansas City number 1. That 15-yard penalty will be assessed on the try.
Wow, that'll make a long point after coming up for the Chiefs.
That was way, way too easy for Kansas City. I don't know why Minka Fitzpatrick, as the deep safety, looked like he was responsible for Xavier Worthy there, and I'm really not sure what the penalty was. I don't understand the celebration. It looked like he was shoveling something on top of the football, shoveling snow. I don't know why that's a penalty.
This will be a 48-yard point after the snap of the spotter. Good. Harrison Butker's kick is away end over end, and this is drifting right, and it's no good. It cost the Chiefs a point. 9:19 to play in the first quarter in Pittsburgh. And the new score is Kansas City 6, Pittsburgh nothing. This is Westwood One's coverage of the National Football League.
Holiday magic is in the air, and DSW's got all the shoes to make your season extra merry. Believe, you've got parties to attend and lists to check twice, so DSW is taking care of the details, like gifts to make their eyes all aglow, styles that bring joy to your world, brands everyone wants, like UGG, Nike, Birkenstock, and more, and deals to make your budget bright. Find the perfect shoes for you and yours at a DSW store near you or DSW.com.
You don't want to miss this. CB Distillery is having a massive end-of-the-year sale. For 3 days only, you can save up to 50% on everything. Struggling to get a good night's sleep? Looking for some calm after the hectic holidays? CB Distillery has plant-based solutions that could be perfect for you. Their natural formulations target stress, sleep, pain after exercise, even mood and focus. They only use the highest quality clean ingredients, and over 2 million customers trust CB Distillery for their effective CBD solutions. Just check out their 18,000 reviews. You deserve to start feeling your best. Discover the natural healing benefits of CBD and save up to 50% during their end-of-the-year sale. Visit cbdistillery.com and enter code VIP. That's cbdistillery.com, code VIP. cbdistillery.com. Not available in Idaho, Iowa, and South Dakota. These statements and products have not been evaluated by the Food and Drug Administration. These products are not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease or condition.
Hey, it's Joe Montana. I'm here to spread the word about pneumococcal pneumonia and invasive pneumococcal disease, or IPD. If you're 50 or older, you're at increased risk, and vaccination is now CDC recommended. So what's the game plan? A strong defense. Pneumococcal pneumonia and IPD can be serious, so don't wait to help protect yourself. Talk to your doctor or pharmacist about vaccination and schedule today at vaxassist.com. That's VAXassist.com.
Sponsored by Pfizer.
JP Shadrick and Ross Tucker in the Grainger broadcast booth in Pittsburgh. Tackle your to-do list with Grainger. From locker rooms to plant floors, Grainger offers supplies and solutions for every industry. Call clickgrainger.com or just stop by. 6-0 score. Chiefs with the lead. They got the advantage of a short field on a nice punt return of 30 yards to set them up in Steelers territory and then cash it in. They had a 4th down conversion on the drive. And now the Chiefs set to kick it away to the Steelers. Harrison Butker has it on the tee at the 35-yard line to our left. 2 men deep for the Steelers, Jalen Warren and Cordero Patterson, the salty vet. One of the great return men in league history. As we await the ready for play. The Chiefs looking for their first ever 15-win regular season. They've never had one in franchise history. Swing of the right leg in the end-over-end line drive kick to Patterson from the goal line. Across the 5, right numbers 10 to the 15. Past the 20, shakes past the first wave, and then falls ahead around the 23-yard line or so. 23-yard return. Cam Jones made the tackle for the Chiefs. Let's check the drive summary, sponsored by O'Reilly Auto Parts. Think O'Reilly Auto Parts for all your car care needs. Get the parts and service you need fast from the professional parts people at O'Reilly Auto Parts. 8 plays, 42 yards, and 3:56.
JP, I'm watching a video, and evidently it was a Grinch celebration. Worthy and Hollywood Brown act like they were stealing presents. I don't know how that's a penalty. I'm thoroughly confused.
Under center snap, a turn and a handoff for Najee Harris between the hash marks, falling ahead to around the 25-yard line. 2-yard gain. Nick Bolton made the tackle. Najee Harris, as we mentioned earlier, closing in on 1,000. This is the day for that, right?
That cost them a point. I mean, can you imagine if this game ends and the Chiefs lose by 1 or it goes to overtime because of that? I don't understand why that was flagged. I think they must have thought they saw something that they didn't, because I think you're allowed to act like you're stealing Christmas presents.
2nd down and 8. Under center snap for Wilson. Handoff. Najee Harris on the right side. Gets past the first man, 25. Outside the numbers, 30. And he's ahead. He's got enough for a first down out of bounds. Chris Roland Wallace pushed him out, but Najee Harris with a gain of 10 and a first down Steelers.
So if you're the corner to that short side in Joshua Williams, you are responsible for setting the edge if the running back bounces outside. Williams was nowhere to be found, and when he got there late, he let Najee Harris get outside him. That's how a big gain happens. If Williams forces it back inside to his buddies, it's only 3 or 4 yards.
Harris is the single back, hands on his knees. Behind Wilson under center, the snap, turn, handoff with his right hand. Harris cuts back up the middle, wrapped up around the ankle, falling ahead past the 35. Give him the 37-yard line. Drew Tranquil made the tackle for the Chiefs. You know, if that celebration penalty costs them the game, as you mentioned, we might have a game with a nickname, the Grinch game. Can you imagine?
Now I guess I kind of hope it happens.
I
can't believe I went to college to be on national radio breaking down a Grinch celebration and the penalty as a result of it.
This is 2nd down and 8 for the Steelers. Wilson in the gun. Jalen Warren, the running back, standing off his right flank. 2 receivers right. Single man left is Mike Williams. The snap. Wilson back to throw. The right-hander in a pocket. Rolling out to the left. Pressure from behind. Hit from behind. Lets it fly to the left sideline. And was he down? The knee might have been down. The officiating crew having a conversation. George Karlaftis was in on the pressure from behind. And here's the call. They're going to call it a sack.
The ruling on the field was the runner was down at the 27-yard line.
It's the 8th sack of the year for George Karlaftis for the Chiefs.
And this is the 2nd sack that's on Russell Wilson. It was absolutely the right call. His left knee was down before he got rid of it. Both of those sacks, he's had plenty of time. He's got to throw the ball away.
Back to throw. Wilson throwing down the left boundary in one-on-one coverage. Some contact. Incomplete. George Pickens, the intended receiver. On the near side boundary, Trent McDuffie got his legs tangled up with him, and it's 4th down.
Yeah, they're going to call that incidental contact. It was nothing with the upper body of McDuffie. It looked like his feet might have tripped Pickens' feet or Pickens just went down. I said this before, JP. I'll say it again. I would have had a master's in incidental contact feet tripping if I ever played DB.
It's a high hanger, and back to return it Remigio at the 15, across the 20, lost the football. It's on the deck. There's a big pile around the 20-yard line. And good luck. Mark Robinson punched it out for the Steelers. Still the pile. This will be Chiefs football. Still a 57-yard punt. And the Chiefs recover. Wow. 6:33 to play in the first quarter in Pittsburgh. The Chiefs lead the Steelers 6-0. You're listening to the NFL on Westwood One.
Why pay more for a great shave? Choose Barbasol, America's #1 brand of shaving cream. Barbasol's thick and rich lather gives you a close, comfortable shave for just half the price of gels.
Hey, Colorado football fans. With BetMGM's second chance promotion, you'll get your stake back if your first touchdown scorer scores second instead. That's right. Bet on any pro football player to score the first touchdown of the game. If you are right, you win. If your player scores second, you get your stake back in cash. BetMGM and GameSense reminds you to play responsibly. See BetMGM.com for terms and conditions. Must be 21 years of age or older to wager. Colorado only. Existing customer offer. Subject to eligibility requirements. Rewards vary. Gambling problem? Call or text 1-800-GAMBLER.
It's that time of year again. Sweaters, fireplaces, and snowy weather. Probably. I don't know where you live, which means it's also time for Wendy's new salted caramel frosty. Creamy, cold, delicious, and the only thing you'll want all season long. Whatever your winter looks like, snowy or sunny, it's all the perfect time to give yourself a little sweet treat, because if it's the iconic frosty with a salted caramel twist, gotta be Wendy's. Limited time only at participating Wendy's. Salted caramel frosty flavored with other natural flavors.
Payday. We've been compromised. The pilot's a hitman.
I knew you were going to be fun on January 24th.
Tell me how to fly this thing.
Mark Wahlberg.
You know what the difference between me and you is? You're going to die.
Don't shoot him, we need him!
Y'all need a pilot?
Flight Risk. This film is not yet rated.
Sponsored by Lionsgate.
Welcome back to Pittsburgh. All season long, you can stream the NFL on Westwood One for free. Sponsored by Pfizer. This RSV season, don't drop the ball. Visit VaxAssist.com to check eligibility and schedule an RSV vaccine. And fans, a reminder, you can listen on WestwoodOneSports.com on the NFL app by asking Alexa to open Westwood One Sports or on our affiliate station's digital platforms. Chiefs lead the Steelers 6-0, 6:33 to play in the first quarter on Christmas Day at the Confluence. JP Shadrick with Ross Tucker. Glad you're along with us. Merry Christmas. Happy holidays. The Chiefs at 10-1. The Steelers at 10-5. A win, and the Chiefs are the #1 seed in the AFC playoffs. The Steelers need to win this week and next. They control their own destiny to secure the AFC North title. They are already in the playoffs, though. They've secured that, but their loss to the Ravens last week, costly. Could be. We'll see how it goes down the stretch. It's 1st and 10 for Kansas City. The ball at their own 21, moving left to right. Patrick Mahomes is under center. with a single back behind him. It's Kareem Hunt, and it's a handoff to him over the left side, hitting the backfield, stuffed. Brought down to the 20, a loss of 1. TJ Watt, guess who?
Well, they had Travis Kelce trying to block TJ Watt away from the play. That's not going to go very well. You know, anytime you've got TJ Watt going against really anybody, but in particular anybody other than an offensive lineman, he has a significant advantage.
After the loss of 1, 2nd and 11, number high shotgun snap. Blitz from the left, picked up, thrown to the right boundary, and it's incomplete. A one-hopper intended for Hollywood Brown. That just didn't have much mustard on it at all. It fluttered incomplete. They picked up the pressure from the left. Mahomes had a clean throw.
Well, you don't see that very often. You described it exactly correct, JP. He had time. He had an open receiver, and he bounced it inside and 3 yards short. One of the worst throws I've ever seen Mahomes make. 3rd and long. These are the downs where the Steelers must get off the field. Golden opportunity here.
Chiefs, the number 1 third down offense in football. Shotgun snap. Mahomes back to throw. Pumps right, rolls left, looking downfield, and just chucks it ahead underhanded, and it's enough for a first down. Caught on a dive past the 35 by Samaje Perine, the running back, but there are penalty flags all over the field. The officiating crew led by Craig Rolstad, who's been a referee in the league since 2014.
Boy, one of them might be Mahomes past the line of scrimmage when he flicked that. Because that was 3rd and 12. And it looked to me like he had already run a yard or two downfield at least before that Farvian flick.
Well, you can have, any body part on the line of scrimmage still, even your
Prior to the pass, holding, defense number 42. That penalty is declined. The result of the play is a first down.
Both flags for that. James Pierre, the guilty party for the Steelers.
Wow, both fouls were the same thing. He flicked it around the 19-yard line. So I think he did it correctly. It's unbelievable how those guys have a feel for it, and that is a huge missed opportunity for the Steelers.
14-yard gain, first down, Kansas City from their own 34, leading it 6-0. Shotgun snap, Mahomes back to throw, pressure from his right. It's picked up, thrown deep down the right side. One-on-one coverage, man has a step, it's caught. It's Justin Watson inside the 25, and then wrapped up from behind at the 16-yard line. It's a 50-yard gain. Dante Jackson saved a touchdown, but they'll flip the field. The Chiefs are in the red zone.
Don't sleep on Justin Watson's long speed. My Ivy League brother, the former Penn Quaker, who's from right here in Pittsburgh, won a state championship for South Fayette High School. Dante Jackson was impressed, man. Didn't jam him at the line, and Watson just dusted him.
Down to the 17 officially. 1st and 10 for the Chiefs. 2 receivers each way. Mahomes in the gun. Running back in motion. Hunt out in the left flat. Has the snap. Mahomes pumps. Throws to the front right corner of the end zone. Tip ball incomplete. Intended for DeAndre Hopkins. And James Pierre in on the coverage to swat it away.
Really nice coverage there by Pierre because that was a 50-50 ball. I think if anything, Mahomes would have been better served throwing it closer to out of bounds. He threw it to the inside of Hopkins, which gave Pierre a heck of a chance to make a play on the football. One of the few guys that can go toe-to-toe with Hopkins from a size perspective. He's 6'2", $185 a corner.
Mahomes 5 completions to 5 different receivers today. A man in motion, and it's a toss going around the left side. Xavier Worthy outside the left, numbers 20, cuts up field to 15, wrapped up and hit hard by Cameron Hayward. Blasted around the 12-yard line. It's a 5-yard gain, and Xavier Worthy trying for the left corner again.
He got sandwiched between Cam Hayward and his right guard, Trey Smith. Trey Smith was out there trying to make a downfield block. When Worthy went to cut it up inside and Hayward hit him, he got knocked right into Trey Smith. It was a Xavier Worthy sandwich.
Samaje Perine is the running back standing left to Mahomes. Chiefs 1 of 2 on 3rd down today. This is 3rd and 4 at the 11. The shotgun snap for Mahomes. Right-handed throw to the back right corner of the end zone and caught for a touchdown. It's Justin Watson who had the big gainer, and he cashes it in. It's an 11-yard touchdown for the Kansas City Chiefs. 4 minutes to play. First quarter, Chiefs 12, Steelers nothing.
Well, the Steelers have big problems if they can't cover Justin Watson like this. That was a zone coverage. He ran outbreaking route. Mahomes put it right on him. And this is an absolutely impeccable start for the Kansas City Chiefs.
Andy Reid does not chase points too often. They will take the point after touchdown attempt. From Harrison Butker, the snap of the spot on target. Butker's kick is up and through. All Chiefs so far in Pittsburgh. 4 minutes to play, first quarter on this Christmas Day special. The Chiefs 13 and the Steelers nothing. You're listening to the NFL on Westwood One.
This holiday at T-Mobile, I'm joined by a special co-anchor.
What up, everybody? It's your boy, Big Snoop Deal Double G.
Snoop, let's talk about T-Mobile.
Okay, cool.
This holiday, get 4 lines for $25 a line, plus 4 iPhone 16 Pro with Apple Intelligence and the all-new camera control on us.
Let's get cracking, like a breakfast egg.
You can use those eggs to make some eggnog, Snoop.
Respect.
And people do love T-Mobile, where you can save on every plan versus the other big guys when you switch.
You know, y'all can take some of those savings and buy some Snoop merchandise.
Always a great stocking stuffer, Snoop.
We up out of here.
Hold your horses, Snoop Double G. Let's remind people one more time.
Head to T-Mobile.com and get 4 iPhone 16 Pro with Apple Intelligence on us, plus 4 lines for $25. Now drop that J.
With 24-month bill credits for eligible tradings and 4 new lines without pay. All qualified customers with taxes and fees at $35 per line connection charge. Contact us before canceling entire account to continue remaining bill credits or credit stop and balance on required finance agreement is due $999.99. Credits end if you pay off device early. See how you can save on wireless and streaming versus the other big guys at T-Mobile.com/switch. Apple Intelligence requires iOS 18.1 or later.
'Tis the season for the race to the playoffs on NFL Sunday Ticket. Now for just $49, you can spend your holidays with the Bears and Texans and Falcons and Vikings. All in your living room. Well, not literally. It's a metaphor. Get NFL Sunday Ticket on YouTube TV, now just $49. Sign up at youtube.com/NFLST. Current prorated price. New users only. Terms and embargoes apply. No cancellations. Content restrictions apply.
Millions of Americans take medicine like Ozempic and Zepbound. Many of them are overpaying by thousands of dollars a year. These GLP-1 medications for diabetes, weight loss, and more may not always be covered by your insurance, but GoodRx can help. GoodRx helps you save every month on prescriptions at over 70,000 pharmacies nationwide. Best of all, it's free to use. Check GoodRx to save on GLP-1s. Just go to GoodRx.com/GLP. That's GoodRx.com/GLP. GoodRx is not insurance, but can be used instead of insurance, including Medicare and other federal and state-funded programs.
Welcome back to Pittsburgh, Acrisure Stadium. Later on, we'll have the call of the game sponsored by T-Mobile. If you're 55 and up, T-Mobile has plans built just for you. Get the savings you want on America's largest 5G network. Visit T-Mobile.com/choice55 and start saving today. The Chiefs scored on a 7-play, 79-yard drive in 2 minutes, 33 seconds. A couple of third down conversions, but the big field flipper to Watson, 49, he cashed it in with the 11-yard touchdown. And it's now 13-0. The Chiefs lead the Steelers here in Pittsburgh. Ball on the tee for kicker Harrison Butker on the 35-yard line to our left. The swing of the right leg, the line drive, kick lands in the zone at the 12. One hopper. Here comes Cordero Patterson across the 20, back middle of the field to the 25. Hit, wrapped up. The cavalry comes and they bring him down around the 23-yard line. Total yardage in the game. Kansas City 121 yards, Pittsburgh 1 yard.
Unbelievable. I mean, I am stunned, just like 70,000 people in here are. I was not expecting this at all. The only saving grace for the Steelers is that it's very, very early in the game, but they better do something on this drive, or otherwise going to get late early in this game.
Russell under center. Wilson with a play fake, throwing deep down the left boundary, one-on-one coverage, and it's caught on a tip ball. It's George Pickens past midfield near the 40 of Kansas City and pushed out of bounds over Trent McDuffie. This is down to the 36-yard line and a huge gainer for Pickens of 41.
This is best on best. Pickens clearly the best receiver for the Steelers. McDuffie's one of the best corners in the NFL. Pickens gave a little subtle push-off right as the ball was coming. A little bit surprised he got away with that. That's a big bonus for the Steelers.
Run left side. Warren finds a hole at the 25. 6 past the man at the 20. Down the left numbers inside the 15. And Nick Bolton made the tackle. Jaylen Warren for 21 yards, and here come the Steelers.
This is more like it. It's outside zone to the left, and it's a terrific job by the left guard, Sayamalo, expanding, and then Frazier, the center, he was able to win the gap and seal the D tackle.
Steelers in the red zone, handoff up the middle again, looking for a hole on the right side. Warren jumps out to the right, falls ahead into the stack between the hash marks inside the 10, down around the 8-yard line. Jaden Hicks in on the tackle for Kansas City. And now the Steelers slowing down the pace a bit. They were using no huddle when moving the 6, a 6-yard gain. It is now 2nd down and 4 for Pittsburgh, inside the 10.
And I got to say, they need a touchdown here. I mean, the way those first 2 drives have gone for the Chiefs, settling for a field goal here would be a major disappointment.
Wilson under center, hands off left side, cuts back to the right, up the middle, falling ahead into the end zone. It is a touchdown, Pittsburgh. There's a penalty flag behind the play, and it could come back. The Steelers are in the end zone with a run from Jaylen Warren.
Offense, number 80. It's a 10-yard penalty. Replay, 2nd down.
Darnell Washington, second-year tight end, is guilty.
My favorite part about all the fans booing is how many of them were watching Darnell Washington to even know if it was a good penalty or not, or a good flag or not.
What's the verdict?
You know what? I don't like it. I'm kind of with the Steelers fans. He kind of came with a cross chop, right, and knocked him down. I think they saw the steering maneuver after the initial. I will say he didn't need to do that. He had good positioning. Probably wasn't smart of Washington. I still don't like the call. If anything, he kind of leveraged him towards the play.
2nd and 14, 5 in the formation for Russell Wilson. Now moves a man back in motion to the backfield. Has the snap, back to throw. Wilson, clean pocket, throwing over the middle to the end zone. It's intercepted in the end zone and down to one knee. Justin Reed, the 7th-year safety, has his 10th career interception, his 2nd of this season. And the Steelers are turned away.
No idea what Russell Wilson was looking at. He never at any point looked off the safety Reed, who baited him into it. Easy interception for the Chiefs.
5th interception thrown this year from Russell Wilson. And with 2:09 to play in the first quarter, the Chiefs lead the Steelers 13-0. You're listening to the NFL on Westwood One.
Football is a game of inches. And just like on the field, winning in life takes dedication and teamwork. That's why Old Spice, the brand that helps men navigate the game of life with confidence, is continuously stepping up with its School of Swagger initiative. Did you know nearly 1.2 million students drop out of high school every year, with higher rates among boys of color? Mentorship plays a crucial role in changing this. Since 2020, Old Spice has been connecting boys with mentors who provide the guidance, support, and confidence they need to graduate and succeed in life. Want to help make a difference? Become a mentor with Old Spice School of Swagger. Visit oldspice.com/School of Swagger and help a young man unlock his full potential today.
'Tis the season of giving, and right now, during the Ram Wrap Up the Year sales event, Ram Trucks is giving out great deals on a wide selection of powerful trucks that are built to serve. Hurry into your local Ram dealer today to purchase and get $5,000 total cash allowance on most 2025 Ram 1500 trucks. Embrace the spirit of giving, and don't miss this great offer going on now during the Ram Wrap Up the Year sales event. Excludes RHO and Tradesman Quad Cab 4x2 models. Contact dealer for details. Take retail delivery by January 2nd, 2025.
Were you uninvited to game night? Do you play board games with the ferocious intensity of an iron-fisted oligarch? Have friends left game night asking, how do you sleep at night? Then you should get a mattress from Mattress Firm. They can help anyone sleep. Right now, during Mattress Firm's semi-annual sale and clearance, save up to $500 on Tempur-Pedic, plus get a $300 instant gift. Get matched at Mattress Firm. Sleep at night. Restrictions apply. See store or website for details.
You can catch the Rich Eisen Show every weekday from 12 to 3 p.m. Eastern on many of these stations. And be sure to look out for 2 new podcasts from Rich Eisen Podcasts. All the NFL hot takes you can handle on Overreaction Monday. And each Tuesday, download What the Football with Susie Schuster and former Raiders CEO Amy Trask Get them wherever you get your podcasts. After the interception, the Chiefs with the football leading at 13-0, 1st and 10 from their own 20, moving left to right. Shotgun snap, quick throw right side of Xavier Worthy, looking for the right boundary, gets a block across the 20 on the right sideline, near the 25-yard line, tripped up and brought down by Cameron Sutton, the cornerback. So for the Steelers, Ross, punt, interception.
Well, think about two plays in particular so far. The fumbled punt return by the Chiefs returner, Remigio, that the Chiefs jumped on and then scored a touchdown. And then the holding penalty against Darnell Washington on the would-be Jalen Warren interception. Just gigantic.
And off straight ahead into the pile over the right hash marks near around the 28. Cameron Hayward wrapped him up around the waist and brought him down. Isaiah Pacheco with the carry for Kansas City. 3rd down and 2 upcoming.
You just can't have missed opportunities like that against the Chiefs. They're too good. We've all seen it for however many years. When you get down near the goal line, can't have that penalty, cannot have the interception by Russell Wilson. That was a killer. I was saying they needed a touchdown. Well, they needed something. They needed something other than just the interception. Let's see if they get out on the field here on 3rd and short.
3rd down and 2. Kareem Hunt, hands on his knees, standing left of Patrick Mahomes. Kelsey in motion, shotgun snap from Mahomes. Steps up in the pocket, tip ball over the middle, in trouble, and this is incomplete. Nearly intercepted by the Steelers. There were hands on it, but it hits the turf, incomplete.
Oh, Patrick Queen.
Oh, boy.
It went right through his wickets. I don't know if that was Hayward or Watt that was able to get a hand on it at the line of scrimmage as the Steelers ran a stunt. But Patrick Queen, you're not going to have an opportunity for a better interception or an easier one than that. Put that on the list of missed opportunities so far here for the Steelers.
Punt team is out there for the Chiefs. And the snap, the left footer hits a high wobbling spiral. Back underneath it is Calvin Austin, the 3rd at the 15. Up the right numbers, gets past the wave of the 20, cuts upfield 25, and then falls ahead, diving forward. Just short of the 30, 57-yard punt, and a 13-yard return. 36 seconds remaining, 1st quarter at the Confluence in Pittsburgh. The Chiefs lead the Steelers 13-0. You're listening to the NFL on Westwood One.
Lowe's knows how to help you save time and money, no matter the job. That's why we can deliver supplies to your job site as soon as same day, so you have more time to get the job done. Because when you need it fast, we've got you covered. Lowe's knows pros. Valid on eligible in-stock orders and select zip codes placed by 2 p.m. for same-day delivery by 8 p.m. Subject to driver availability. Fees vary based on purchase. More terms apply. See Lowe's.com/same-day delivery for details.
December 28th, 3 games, 1 place. It's NFL Network Saturday triple header. First, Herbert and the Chargers face May and the Patriots. Then, Bo Nix and the Broncos square off against Burrow and the Bengals. And a huge NFC West showdown in prime time as Kyler and the Cardinals battle Stafford and the Rams. December 28th, starting at 1, only on NFL Network.
Millions of Americans take medicine like Ozempic and Zepbound. Many of them are overpaying by thousands of dollars a year. These GLP-1 medications for diabetes, weight loss, and more may not always be covered by your insurance, but GoodRx can help. GoodRx helps you save every month on prescriptions at over 70,000 pharmacies nationwide. Best of all, it's free to use. Check GoodRx to save on GLP-1s. Just go to GoodRx.com/GLP. That's GoodRx.com/GLP. GoodRx is not insurance, but can be used instead of insurance, including Medicare and other federal and state-funded programs.
Saturday, it's an NFL triple header starting at 1 o'clock Eastern. You can watch the Chargers and the Patriots, the Broncos and the Bengals, and the Cardinals and the Rams back to back to back. All-day football only on NFL Network. You can hear all of those right here on Westwood One and WestwoodOneSports.com. You'll be involved in one of those, Ross.
I will. I'll be doing the Chargers Patriots Saturday 1 p.m. on NFL Network. Really looking forward to it. Chargers need to win to clinch their playoff spot.
In high definition. You in high definition?
I don't know if that's my friend. I don't know. It depends on how much the camera zooms in.
Well, the Steelers have some struggles in the first quarter on this Christmas day. Punt, interception.
but at least they got to stop there and have a chance to go on another drive here. They may only get one play off here before it's the end of the first quarter.
1st and 10 from their own 28. Two receivers left. The tight end just off the left tackle. Single back is Najee Harris. Man in motion left to right. Snap, toss left for Harris. Left numbers 25 across the 20. Runs into a pile, twisted up. Still fighting for yardage. And brought down at around the 32-yard line. That should be the end of the first quarter as the final seconds will tick away.
A lot of times teams at least like to go on the ball here and fake like they might run a play, run a hard count, see if they can get a free 5 yards. Doesn't look like the Steelers seem overly inclined to play that game.
Final seconds ticking away at the end of the first quarter. We have reached 0-0 at Acrisure Stadium in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania on this Christmas Day. The NFL Holiday Remix continues. At the end of the first quarter in Pittsburgh, it's Chiefs 13, Steelers nothing. This is Westwood One's coverage of the National Football League.
Hey, it's Joe Montana. I'm here to spread the word about pneumococcal pneumonia and invasive pneumococcal disease, or IPD. If you're 50 or older, you're at increased risk, and vaccination is now CDC recommended. So what's the game plan? A strong defense. Pneumococcal pneumonia and IPD can be serious. So don't wait to help protect yourself. Talk to your doctor or pharmacist about vaccination and schedule today at vaxassist.com. That's VAXassist.com.
Sponsored by Pfizer.
This is an ad by BetterHelp. What comes to mind when you hear the word gratitude? Maybe it's a daily practice, or maybe it feels hard to be grateful right now. Don't forget to give yourself some thanks by investing in your well-being. BetterHelp is the largest online therapy provider in the world, connecting you to qualified professionals via phone, video, or message chat. Let the gratitude flow. Visit BetterHelp, HELP.com/allstar today to get 10% off your first month.
Thumbtack presents the ins and outs of caring for your home. Out. Procrastination, putting it off, kicking the can down the road. In. Plans and guides that make it easy to get home projects done. Out. Carpet in the bathroom. Like, why? In. Knowing what to do, when to do it, and who to hire. Start caring for your home with confidence. Download Thumbtack today.
An O'Reilly Auto Parts gift card is the perfect gift for that hard-to-buy-for person. Give the gift of convenience from O'Reilly Auto Parts.
O'Reilly Auto Parts.
You don't want to miss this. CB Distillery is having a massive end-of-the-year sale. For 3 days only, you can save up to 50% on everything. Struggling to get a good night's sleep? Looking for some calm after the hectic holidays? CB Distillery has plant-based solutions that could be perfect for you. Their natural formulations target stress, sleep, pain after exercise, even mood and focus. They only use the highest quality clean ingredients, and over 2 million customers trust CB Distillery for their effective CBD solutions. Just check out their 18,000 reviews. You deserve to start feeling your best. Discover the natural healing benefits of CBD and save up to 50% during their end-of-the-year sale. Visit cbdistillery.com and enter code VIP. That's cbdistillery.com, code VIP. cbdistillery.com. Not available in Idaho, Iowa, and South Dakota. These statements and products have not been evaluated by the Food and Drug Administration. These products are not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease or condition.
Welcome back to Pittsburgh. Don't miss all the NFL excitement on NBC Sunday night when the Atlanta Falcons meet the Washington Commanders. What a game that should be. And, of course, you can also hear Sunday Night Football each week right here at 7:30 p.m. Eastern on many of these same stations, on the NFL app or online at westwoodonesports.com. JP Shadrick, Ross Tucker, our entire Westwood One crew, plus some in the booth here in Pittsburgh, where the Steelers fans haven't had much of a reason to wave their terrible towels today. It's 13-0, Chiefs over the Steelers at the start of the second quarter. The Steelers move left to right wearing black jerseys, gold pants, and black helmets. Russell Wilson out of the gun, has the number high snap, the right-hander back to throw, cocks his arm, fires left boundary, caught at the 35, and running upfield, diving ahead, close to a first down. It's George Pickens with the catch and run, and it is enough for a first down, Steelers. 7 yards.
George Pickens is a unique guy. I mean, every time he catches the ball, he has something to say to someone. I mean, they're down 13-0. He caught a ball at like 6 yards, dove forward, and then started talking to one of the Chiefs coaches. I would love to get him mic'd up for a game. What is he even saying?
First and 10 at the 39, shotgun snap, thrown over the middle, caught along the left hash marks, and 3, 4, now 5 Chiefs are there to wrangle Darnell Washington. They needed that many. He's 6'7", 264, has the catch. Nick Bolton led the charge with an 8-yard gain on a quick toss to the tight end.
And he's at least 264. If he's 6'7", there's no way he's 264. Looking at that disease.
2nd and 2, handoff straight ahead into the stack, fighting for yards across the 50 to the 49 of the Chiefs. It's enough for another first down. Jalen Warren with the carry as the single back. First down, Steelers.
I would keep feeding Jalen Warren. I think he's the better of the Steelers' 2 running backs. He's like a explosive ball of muscle. At 5'8", 215 pounds, he just runs at a different speed than does Najee Harris.
First and 10, Steelers at the Chiefs 48 officially. Russell Wilson under center. Michael Pruitt, the tight end, just off the right tackle. Snap, play action fake, and back to throw. Out to the right side, thrown in the right flat, caught by Freiermuth between the numbers and the right boundary. And it's enough for a first down. Jaden Hicks made the tackle. They'll give him 15 officially, and nice work on the play action. Clean pocket. Russell Wilson with a perfect throw.
This was Russell Wilson in Seattle. A lot of bootlegs, a lot of play action. He does it well. It's a great opportunity to get receivers open against man-to-man coverage.
Single back is Warren. Turn, handoff with his left hand. Warren finds a hole along the numbers 30. Hit hard from the secondary, just shy of the 20. Give him the 23-yard line. Jaden Hicks came in. It's another 10-yard gain and another Steelers first down. They just are marching up the field against the Chiefs defense.
And the key block again was Darnell Washington. I said before he's 6'7". I'm going to guess he's closer to 290 than he is 265. He sealed the edge. Unbalanced line here for Pittsburgh.
And in motion right to left, Freiermuth, the snap under center, handoff over the left, cutting back right, and dropped by Najee Johnson, the cornerback, who came in on the right side of the Steelers' offensive formation and made the tackle near the line of scrimmage. Maybe a yard gain up to the 21. That's it. They'll officially give it 2. Now 2nd and 8. The ball at the 20. Najee Harris is the back behind Wilson in the pistol. Back to throw, right-hander, pressure in his face, steps back, throws one deep down the right side into the stands. Incomplete. He was in the pocket. There was a tight end, Freiermuth, in the area on the right boundary. Charles Omenihu had the pressure.
It was decent protection early, but then Broderick Jones, the right tackle, wasn't able to finish. He has struggled this year. The former first-round pick, they help him a lot. Even there, they were sliding the right guard, McCormick, to him, and he still wasn't able to get the job done.
The ball officially at the 21, 3rd down and 9. And Wilson in the gun, 3 receivers left. Single man right is Pickens. Jalen Warren, the running back. 3rd down. Wilson with a blitz coming. Has the shotgun snap. Thrown over the middle. Caught Freiermuth inside the 10. Twisted up near the 5-yard line between the numbers and the left hash mark by Justin Reed. It's a 14-yard gain and 1st and goal, Pittsburgh.
So many good things there, JP. First of all, they saw 2 blitzers coming from the left. So they went with a turn protection. Nobody has a man. Everybody just take your back gap. They were able to pick it up, and then Wilson had time to find Freiermuth. He backfilled right where the blitz came from. That was beautiful.
The ball just outside the 5, so 1st and goal at the 5 for Pittsburgh. Shotgun snap, handoff straight ahead into the hole, twisted up, still fighting for yardage down to the 1, Jalen Warren. Down to the 1-yard line at 2nd and goal, Steelers. It's 13-0, Chiefs with the lead, early part of the second quarter.
Now they bring in their heavy package, multiple tight ends in there, an extra offensive lineman in Spencer Anderson. Jalen Warren still there behind Connor Haywood.
I formation, Wilson under center on the 11th play of the drive for the Steelers. Wilson has the snap, turns, play fake, rolling to the left, looking towards the end zone, rolling outside the numbers, trying for the pylon, reaching ahead, he's got it! It's a touchdown, Steelers! Russell Wilson called his own number and won the race to the front left pylon. The Steelers find pay dirt on Christmas Day. It's Chiefs 13, Steelers 6, 10:28 to go in the second.
Well, Russell Wilson, it was a naked bootleg, and give the Chiefs a ton of credit. They were all over both tight ends there. There was nowhere to throw the ball, but nobody had contained on Wilson. He saw the corner, and he was able to beat the bulky linebacker Leo Chanel for the pylon.
Second rushing touchdown of the season for Russell Wilson, number 31 in his lengthy 13-year career. The snap in the spot, the kick in the air for the point after is good from Chris Boswell. And the Steelers are on the board. Game on Christmas Day in Pittsburgh. The new score, Chiefs 13, Steelers 7. 10:28 to play in the second. And this is Westwood One's coverage of the National Football League.
Hey, it's Joe Montana. I'm here to spread the word about pneumococcal pneumonia and invasive pneumococcal disease, or IPD. If you're 50 or older, you're at increased risk, and vaccination is now CDC recommended. So what's the game plan? A strong defense. Pneumococcal pneumonia and IPD can be serious. So don't wait to help protect yourself. Talk to your doctor or pharmacist about vaccination and schedule today at vaxassist.com. That's VAXassist.com.
Sponsored by Pfizer.
This is an ad by BetterHelp. What comes to mind when you hear the word gratitude? Maybe it's a daily practice, or maybe it feels hard to be grateful right now. Don't forget to give yourself some thanks by investing in your well-being. BetterHelp is the largest online therapy provider in the world, connecting you to qualified professionals via phone, video, or message chat. Let the gratitude flow. Visit BetterHelp, HELP.com/allstar today to get 10% off your first month.
Need parts now? O'ReillyAuto.com offers in-store pickup, same-day home delivery, or next-day home shipping. Get more parts your way at O'Reilly Auto Parts.
O'Reilly Auto Parts.
Acrisure Stadium, Pittsburgh, the site of this Christmas Day matchup between the Chiefs and the Steelers. Let's check the drive summary, sponsored by Viasat. Score big with Viasat satellite internet, no matter where you live. Viasat.com/home internet. That's Viasat.com/home internet. 11 plays, 72 yards in 5 minutes, 8 seconds. 3 plays of 10 or more yards on the drive. And Russell Wilson wins the race to the pylon for a rushing touchdown. And the Steelers are on the board. And Ross, if it wasn't for a couple of oddities, they could be leading this game right now.
Hard to believe, right, with the way the Chiefs marched on their first 2 drives.
Kickoff away, and this is from the 5-yard line. Up across the 25, past the 30, along the left numbers, and then upended there. Falling forward to around the 31-yard line. And it's 1st and 10 for the Kansas City Chiefs. Mahomes with 2 touchdown passes today. Now 244 career touchdown passes, tying Peyton Manning for the most touchdown passes in a player's first 8 seasons in NFL history. Mahomes in 112 games. Manning did it in 128. And now Mahomes at 1st and 10. Chiefs moving right to left. Shotgun snap, rolling pocket left, thrown left side, and caught. And brought down to one knee. It's Hollywood Brown with the catch around the 35-yard line between the numbers and left boundary, just short of the 35.
Hollywood Brown played his first game of the season coming off that injury on Saturday against the Texans. He ran routes on 16 plays, was targeted 8 times. So half of the times he ran a route, Mahomes threw the ball his direction.
Mahomes with 210 consecutive attempts without an interception now after that completion. Shotgun snap, pressure coming, back to throw Mahomes. Deep in the pocket, throwing deep down the middle of the field, and over fires Hollywood Brown between the right hash marks and numbers around the Steelers' 40. About 8 feet over his head, incomplete.
Well, that's one where you can tell those guys haven't worked together in a while, right? They were clearly not on the same page. Supposedly, they spent a lot of time together in the offseason, but then with Hollywood Brown getting that preseason training camp injury, it's been a while since he's been back on the practice field. Clearly, those guys not in sync. Another golden opportunity for Pittsburgh here on 3rd and long.
Chiefs 2 of 4 on 3rd down today. Right-footed stomp, pressure coming. It's picked up. Mahomes throws right flat. It's caught. It's enough for a 1st down. Turning upfield, Xavier Worthy with a catch and run diving ahead to around the 42-yard line. Cameron Sutton made the tackle for the Steelers, but the Chiefs moved the sticks. First down, a 12-yard gain.
Well, if Xavier Worthy can start to do that, he's basically uncoverable, right? That was just an 8-yard out route, but you're talking about a guy that broke the all-time record for the 40-yard dash at the NFL scouting combine. So everybody that covers him, they're afraid. I mean, they're scared of his steep speed. So if he can do the intermediate underneath routes, he's uncoverable.
First and 10 at the Kansas City 47. Mahomes back to throw over the middle. Throw caught along the left numbers and running toward the boundary. It's Hollywood Brown with a catch, and he's knocked down right away just inside the 40 by Dante Jackson. It's a 14-yard gain, and Hollywood Brown has another Chiefs first down.
Man, I love the way Mahomes maneuvers in the pocket as a former offensive lineman. The left guard, Caliendo, who's getting the start because Joe Tooney's bumped out to left tackle. He got beat by Cam Hayward. Mahomes stepped up just like he should and delivered the ball.
Tight split to the receiver, single back. Pacheco gets the handoff over the left side of the line, falling ahead into the pile. No gain. Alex Highsmith with the contact and the stuff for the Steelers defense. 8:20. Clock is moving in the second quarter. Chiefs 13, Steelers nothing on this Christmas Day special. The ball officially now at the 39-yard line of the Steelers. Second down and 10 for the Chiefs. Mahomes today, 10 of 14 passing, 127 yards and 2 touchdowns. Works out of the gun. Battling the noise. Has the belt high snap. The right-hander back to throw. Clean pocket. Pumps. Rolls to the right. Tosses it ahead. And it's complete across the 35. This is Kelsey. And he pulls ahead past the 35-yard line on the left numbers. Trying to weave through defenders. Corey Trice Jr. made the tackle finally around his ankle. But a last-second underhanded toss with his right hand. A 6-yard gain.
How does he do that? I thought he was totally swallowed up by the Steelers defensive line from our vantage point in the corner of the end zone. I thought he was done. I don't know how Isaiah Loudermilk wasn't able to grab him and bring him down to the ground.
5 in the formation for the Chiefs on 3rd down and 4 at the Steelers' 33-yard line, leading at 13-7. Shotgun snap of Holmes. Quick throw on a slant right side, caught at the 30, but he didn't get there. He needed the 30-yard line a little bit more than that for a first down. It's DeAndre Hopkins' first catch of the game, and it's his 178th consecutive game now with a reception. And it sets up 4th down and short.
Harrison Butker was jogging onto the field, but they told him to go back. Andy Reid's going to go for it. I like this decision to go for it. You're at the 30-yard line. Doesn't even look like it's a full yard. I love that they're under center here with Mahomes. Remember, they do not quarterback sneak with Patrick Mahomes.
Kareem Hunt, the single back, play action fake. Mahomes back to throw, pressure in his face, thrown. It's Kelsey. It's caught for a first down at the 25, past the 20, pushing defenders ahead inside the 15 along the left hash marks. There's a penalty flag behind the play.
It's coming back.
Hold the phone.
Offense, number 74. It's a 10-yard penalty, replay, 4th down.
That is Jawan Taylor, the right tackle, his 14th penalty. 12th accepted against him this year. He leads the Chiefs.
And that was an easy call, although I'm looking at it again. T.J. Watt fell down. You know, watching it live, JP, I thought that Jawan Taylor had pulled him down. Seeing another look on it, I don't know, it kind of looked to me like T.J. Watt might have lost his footing. I think he really sold it and looked at the ref. But I don't like that call at all, and that's not just my offensive line former bias. That even knocked him out of field goal range.
Absolutely. The punt team is out there now on 4th and 11. The ball is at the Steelers' 40. Calvin Austin III is back to return. He's standing with his heels in the 10-yard line, and timeout Pittsburgh.
First charge,
a little
timeout.
Confusion on who was on the field or not. I don't think they had enough guys out there, in fact. Let's pause 10 seconds for station identification. This is Westwood One, your home for the National Football League. JP Shadrick and Ross Tucker in the Grainger broadcast booth in Pittsburgh. Give your team an edge with Grainger. You'll find supplies and solutions for every industry, plus fast delivery and 24/7 support when you call, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. JP Shadrick, Ross Tucker, our entire Westwood One crew from Acrisure Stadium, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, where the Kansas City Chiefs lead the Pittsburgh Steelers 13-7. 6:14 remaining in the second quarter. And a key holding call on a fourth down conversion on the Chiefs right tackle. Jawan Taylor forces a punt situation. Ariza is on. The snap back to him, puts the point down, hits a high end-over-end boot. Underneath it at the 5. Hits there, bounds into the gold-painted end zone to our left for a touchback. 6:06 to play until halftime. Chiefs 13, Steelers 7. You're listening to the NFL on Westwood One.
Why pay more for a great shave? Choose Barbasol. Its thick and rich moisturizing lather delivers a close, comfortable shave for just half the price of gels. A quality shave at an honest value. That's Barbasol.
Barbasol. Hey, Colorado football fans. With BetMGM's second chance promotion, you'll get your stake back if your first touchdown scorer scores second instead. That's right. Bet on any pro football player to score the first touchdown of the game. If you're right, you win. If your player scores second, you get your stake back in cash. BetMGM and GameSense remind you to play responsibly. See BetMGM.com for terms and conditions. Must be 21 years of age or older to wager. Colorado only. Existing customer offer. Subject to eligibility requirements. Rewards vary. Gambling problem? Call or text 1-800-GAMBLER.
Progressive presents Employee of the Month. Small Business Edition. Today's recipient from Terry's Tiny Homes, Terry! Sure, as the only employee of her company, Terry was probably the front runner, but saving money getting personalized discounts with a commercial auto quote from Progressive, well, that gave Terry the edge. Over Terry. Terry! Keep awkwardly chanting your own name, Terry. You deserve it. Woo! Be your own Terry. See if you could save in as little as 7 minutes at progressivecommercial.com. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates. Discounts not available in all states or situations.
Mayday. We've been compromised. The pilot's a hitman.
I knew you were going to be fun on January 24th.
Tell me how to fly this thing.
Mark Wahlberg.
You know what the difference between me and you is? You're gonna die.
Don't shoot if we need him.
Y'all need a pilot?
Flight risk. This film is not yet rated.
Sponsored by Lionsgate.
Log on to WestwoodOneSports.com every weekday during the NFL season for a brand new episode of the Ross Tucker Football Podcast. Listen at your convenience at WestwoodOneSports.com/Ross Tucker. What's old Jack cooking up this Christmas for you?
Producer Jack, I love it. I love that podcast. You can just hear how handsome the lead host is when you listen to it. You can just hear it in his voice. I will say this. I always talk about the press box food for whatever game I do on the Ross Tucker Football Podcast. Very impressed by the Steelers today. Maybe the best au gratin potatoes of my life. Although sometimes people call them scalloped potatoes. Is there a difference between au gratin potatoes and scalloped potatoes?
Au gratin is cheese.
Scallop, there's no cheese?
You can go scallop, there's how they're cut.
Okay, got it. All right, well, they were the best au gratin potatoes of my life. Yeah. I had 2 of the turkey's samples already. And then I've had 3 cups of the, I believe it's called minestrone soup. So good.
Maybe I'll get some at half. 6 minutes, 6 seconds away from right now. The Chiefs lead the Steelers 13-7. And now the Steelers with the football, 1st and 10 for their own 20. Russell Wilson in the gun. Najee Harris off his left hip. The running back, man in motion left to right. 3 receivers on the wide side right of the formation. Wilson throws that direction. It's caught. It's Calvin Austin, the third outside the numbers. And then 2 Chiefs are there to bring him down just past the 20-yard line. Bolton and McDuffie combined for the tackle.
First time they've gotten Calvin Austin involved on offense in this game. He feels like he's come on in recent weeks and given them a spark. They obviously had to use him a lot more the last few games without having George Pickens, who's back in the lineup today.
Wilson out of the gun. Clock at around 5:30 to go and moving. Najee Harris with a handoff straight ahead over the center and left guard and dives forward around the 23-yard line. 3rd down coming up for the Steelers.
Jaylen Warren comes in on 3rd down. I think he's a better pass protector than Najee Harris, even though Najee's got the bigger body at 6'1", 242. Jaylen Warren at 5'8", 215 has a great feel for it on situations like this where they need to block him up. You got to expect pressure from the Chiefs without Chris Jones.
Steelers middle of the pack in the league on 3rd down this year, 1 of 3 today. 2 receivers each way. Russell Wilson works out of the gun. Pressure coming. And back to throw. Wilson pops. Tucks it. He's run straight ahead. He's got room across the 25. Past the 30. Hit from behind. Falling forward to the 35-yard line on the right hash marks It's a 12-yard gain, a scramble for Russell Wilson, and a first down Pittsburgh.
Incredible design by the Chiefs defense with the simulated pressure, and as a result, Russell Wilson was confused, didn't see anybody open, made the very wise decision to tuck it away and run. And I don't know what it is with the Steelers and these guys in their 30s finding the fountain of youth, but between Russell Wilson and Cam Hayward, give me some of what those guys are drinking.
Connor Hayward moves in the backfield as a fullback. Jalen Warren, the running back behind him. It's an offset eye, and back to throw Wilson out of a play fake. Clean pocket, comes it down to the running back Warren. Left side, cuts ahead past the 40 between the numbers and left hash marks. And then Chris Roland Wallace made the tackle for the Chiefs at around the 41-yard line. Second down and 3 upcoming after a gain of 7. 3:53 to go in the first half. The clock is moving. And remember, the Chiefs get the football to begin the second half. So killing some time might not be a bad thing if certainly the Steelers can punch it in at the end of the half.
Yeah, I think ideal for the Steelers is they take as much time up as possible on a scoring drive here.
Najee Harris, the single back. Russell Wilson under center. Calls for the snap, turn, and it's a handoff. Najee Harris hitting the backfield, twisted up around the ankle and brought down at the 47-yard line. No gain. Drew Tranquil, the linebacker, came slicing through the 6-year man out of Notre Dame.
So if you're the offensive line, priority 1 is the D lineman. But priority 2 is any blitzing linebacker. You cannot allow them to come free. Sometimes guys actually go to the linebacker at the second level too quickly. You don't need to do that, but you can't let them run through unencumbered.
Cordero Patterson is in the backfield, standing right of Russell Wilson. 2 receivers on the right of the formation, tight end off the left tackle. It's a handoff for Patterson over the left side, falling ahead, and no, he's short. On a 3rd down and 3, Joshua Williams came in to make the tackle.
Yeah, the fans don't like the call. I don't really either. I mean, that's a long way to go. That's a lot to ask to just have a straight handoff to Patterson on 3rd and medium like that. Credit Williams, the corner, for making the tackle. He's a nice-sized corner at 6'3", $195.
One team out there, the left footer booms one away. Waitman underneath it. And it hits around the 21-yard line. Bounces backwards. The Steelers touch it dead, and there is a penalty flag down. And around the 12-yard line near the returner, it's a 32-yard punt. And here's the call.
12 men on the field. Defense. It's a 5-yard penalty, which results in a first down.
Holy smokes. That is unbelievable.
I have no idea how that happens. It was clearly a punt. So if you're the Chiefs, you have your punt return team. Everybody knows who's on the punt return team. You do it at walkthrough the day before the game. They say punt return team, and 11 guys run out, and everybody knows it. I'm not sure what happened there. Perhaps one of the defensive players thought it was punt safe and stayed out there. But that is a gigantic mental mistake by the Kansas City Chiefs.
And now the Steelers have a first down at their own 49, moving left to right, under center snap, handoff, hitting the backfield and drop. Jalen Warren with the carry. Mike Dana came flying through there, the defensive end with a tackle. And a timeout on the field. We have reached the 2-minute warning in Pittsburgh. Chiefs 13, Steelers 7. You're listening to the NFL on Westwood One.
Want to play a game with me and Dad?
Mommy's not feeling good.
You need to vaporize that cold.
Vaporize?
Yeah, with DayQuil VapoCool. It's DayQuil plus a rush of Vicks vapors.
Whoa.
Come on, honey. Let's let mommy rest.
You guys are amazing. And so is DayQuil VapoCool.
DayQuil VapoCool, the vaporizing daytime coughing, aching, fever, power through your day medicine. And to vaporize sore throat pain, try Vicks VapoCool drops. Use as directed. Keep out of reach of children.
Some things you wouldn't mind being stuck with, like a huge inheritance.
But a phone that has to be plugged in just right so it charges is not one of those things. Switch to Verizon and we'll pay off your old phone up to $800 via prepaid MasterCard for a new one on us. Just trade in any phone from our top brands with select unlimited plans. $829.99 purchase with new smartphone line on select unlimited plans. Minimum $90 per month with auto pay plus taxes and fees for 36 months required. Plus $830 trade-in/promo credit applied over 36 months. Trade-in terms apply. Payoff phone requires smartphone purchase and port-in with new smartphone line on select plan. Must provide most recent bill showing payoff amount eligible phone. Additional terms apply.
The Jeep Wrap Up the Year sales event is here. Now get great deals on vehicles winter is no match for. And right now, get $500 holiday bonus cash allowance on 2024 and 2025 Jeep Grand Cherokee 4x4 models. Or get $500 holiday bonus cash allowance on Jeep Wrangler and Jeep Gladiator. For great comfort, capability, and adventure, plus a holiday bonus cash allowance, don't miss the Jeep Wrap Up the Year sales event. Hurry in today. Contact dealer for details. Must take retail delivery by January 2nd. Jeep is a registered trademark.
Guys, it's finally here. Wendy's new salted caramel frosty. It's cold, salted, yet perfectly sweet, delicious, and it's at the top of Santa's Christmas list. What? Santa has a list too, you know. And he's a huge salted caramel frosty fan. Probably why he's so jolly all the time. The iconic frosty with a salted caramel twist? Gotta be Wendy's.
Limited time only at participating U.S. Wendy's. Salted caramel frosty flavored with other natural flavors.
A reminder to stay with us for the NFL on Westwood One halftime report, sponsored by Wendy's. Brad Heller will preview game 2 of our doubleheader between Baltimore and Houston, and an interview with Roquan Smith on deck, the Ravens' leading tackler. That's coming up on the Wendy's halftime report. Wendy's new salted caramel frosty is the only treat you'll want this season. The iconic frosty with a salted caramel twist. Got to be Wendy's. Limited time only at a participating Wendy's, naturally flavored. Jalen Warren, the running back, beside Russell Wilson on 2nd and 11 from their own 48. The Steelers moving left to right at the 2-minute warning, trailing it 13-7. Shotgun snap for Wilson. Throws left side. It's caught. It's George Pickens wrapped up and near the line of scrimmage. He got free, but they whistled it dead. He was running down the left boundary, and the Boo Birds are out. They whistled it dead at the 50-yard line. A 2-yard gain. Tranquil and Reed in on the tackle.
So there's obviously, a little give and take there, right? It's tough to know sometimes when to blow that whistle. I think they're trying to err on the side of letting them play a little bit more. I think that was a quick whistle, and it might have hurt the Steelers. Reed was trying to rip the ball out more than he was trying to wrap up.
And Tranquil hit Reed and knocked him off of Pickens. He kept running. Whistle blew. And now it's 3rd down and 9 for the Steelers. Wilson back to throw. Going deep down the left boundary. Has a man with a step. It's knocked away. Joshua Williams comes in and gets his right hand on it. Mike Williams was free and was open, but Joshua Williams makes the play for the Chiefs.
Almost an incredible catch off the tip. Wild coverage there to have Williams, the corner. He rotated back to the deep half safety, and Tranquil was covering Mike Williams man-to-man. It's a right read by Russell Wilson.
Our team out there, lefty Corliss Waitman swings his leg through it underneath it. Remigio, no fair catch, caught at the 18, falling ahead past the 20, 31-yard punt, short return. And now the Chiefs with the football, 1:01 to play and 1 timeout in their hip pocket. They lead the Steelers 13-7. Chiefs on top in Pittsburgh. You're listening to the NFL on Westwood One.
Millions of Americans take medicine like Ozempic and Zepbound. Many of them are overpaying by thousands of dollars a year. These GLP-1 medications for diabetes, weight loss, and more may not always be covered by your insurance, but GoodRx can help. GoodRx helps you save every month on prescriptions at over 70,000 pharmacies nationwide. Best of all, it's free to use. Check GoodRx to save on GLP-1s. Just go to GoodRx.com/GLP. That's GoodRx.com/GLP. GoodRx is not insurance, but can be used instead of insurance, including Medicare and other federal and state-funded programs.
Ryan Reynolds here for, I guess, my 100th Mint commercial. No, don't. I mean, honestly, when I started this, I thought I only had to do like 4 of these. I mean, it's unlimited premium wireless for $15 a month. How are there still people paying 2 or 3 times that much? I'm sorry, I shouldn't be victim blaming here.
Give it a try at mintmobile.com/score. $45 upfront payment equivalent to $15 per month. New customers on first 3-month plan only. Taxes and fees extra. Speed slower above 40 gigabytes. See detail.
December 28th, 3 games, 1 place. It's NFL Network Saturday triple header. First, Herbert and the Chargers face May and the Patriots. Then, Bo Nix and the Broncos square off against Burrow and the Bengals. And a huge NFC West showdown in prime time as Kyler and the Cardinals battle Stafford and the Rams. December 28th, starting at 1, only on NFL Network.
Score big with satellite internet when you switch to Viasat. Connect, browse, and explore. From first down to your town, connect wherever you live. No data caps, no confusing contracts, just a fast, reliable connection installed by pros. Unlimited data, endless possibilities. Visit Viasat.com/home internet to sign up today. That's Viasat, spelled Viasat.com/home internet. Viasat, internet without limits. Minimum 24-month service term except for Viasat Unleashed. Actual speeds will vary. Service not available in all areas. Offer may be changed or withdrawn at any time.
Welcome back to Pittsburgh, Acrisure Stadium. 1:04 to play until halftime. The Chiefs lead the Steelers 13-7. The Chiefs at 14-1. The Steelers at 10-5. A win today for the Chiefs or a Bills loss this weekend secures the number 1 seed for Kansas City in the AFC playoffs. The Steelers have to win this week and next week to win the AFC North. It is 10 for the Chiefs. Samaje Perine, the running back, moves to the left of Patrick Mahomes in the gun. 2 receivers each way, and it's a delayed handoff. Perine trying to find a hole, nothing to it. Running to the right side of the line, and Peyton Wilson made the tackle. No huddle for the Chiefs. They have 1 timeout remaining. They had to burn 2 early in this first half, and the clock moving now at 50 seconds. Shotgun snap from Mahomes, back to throw, clean pocket, thrown in the right flat. It's Perine again, the running back, pushed out of bounds. Clock will stop. He's up to around the 26-yard line. Wilson with a tackle again for the Steelers. 43 seconds to play.
So I'd expect one side or the other to call timeout after this play. If the Steelers stop them and the clock is moving, I think they would use the timeout. If the Chiefs get the first down, I think they might use the timeout then or get right on the ball in a hurry.
Chiefs 3 of 6 on 3rd down today. This is 3rd and 4 from their own 27. Xavier Worthy moves to the right, tight splits with receivers on that side. Back to throw Mahomes, steps up, throws left side, it's caught. It's Worthy, and he's brought down short of the first down marker along the left numbers. Minkah Fitzpatrick made sure of it. A physical tackle and a timeout with 35 seconds to go. It is 4th down. Timeout, Pittsburgh.
Nice job by Mike Tomlin being ready to bang that timeout right away. Minkah Fitzpatrick saw the shallow cross from Worthy all the way and has tremendous instincts. Took him down right away. I don't even know if they gained a yard.
A reminder, you can once again listen to every Westwood One NFL broadcast this season for free via the NFL app from now until Super Bowl 59 in February. The NFL is on Westwood One, and it's on the official NFL app, too. Download for free today. Big-time stop for the Steelers. Calvin Austin back to return this punt, standing at his own 25 to our left. The left-footed punter, Matt Ariza, standing at around the Chiefs' 14. Line of scrimmage is the 27. Steelers showing pressure. Still waiting on the snap. It's back to him, number high. Swings the left leg through and gets a booming spiral away. This is drifting towards the left sideline, bounces up the 5, and then into the end zone to our left. A bomb from Ariza. 72 yards. No return. 52 now.
Wow. I mean, that was an incredible punt. I was looking at the returner who faked like he was going to cash it at the 25, and the ball went 25 yards over his head.
And now the Steelers with the football, and they have 1 timeout remaining. 31 seconds until halftime. Chiefs lead it 13-7. And remember, the Chiefs get the football to begin the second half.
So if you're the Chiefs corners, you want to play outside leverage. You do not want to let them catch a ball on an out-breaking route and get out of bounds.
Shotgun snap, thrown to the right side. Freiermuth hit in the field of play and brought down, just like you said. Shy of the 20-yard line, Justin Reed made the play. Freiermuth had nowhere to go. The clock moves now at 15 seconds.
Just an incredible play by Justin Reed, and Freiermuth gets up gimpy.
Number high snap, Wilson back to throw. Deep down the right sideline, one-on-one coverage. Mike Williams leaping in the air, and he's got it with 2 feet down over Trent McDuffie, and he's out of bounds at the 44-yard line. What a play for the 8th-year veteran, 22 yards.
Man-to-man coverage. Russell Wilson's going to give his guys a shot. McDuffie was in great coverage, but Williams went up and got it.
They might take a look and see. Here's the call.
Previous play is under review.
Did he
After review, the receiver did not get 2 feet down inbounds. It is an incomplete pass. Be third down.
Okay. The expedited review.
Yeah, expedited review, replay assist, because he literally gave us the answer less than 2 seconds after he said it was going under review. So that was well done. That's the way it should be, right? The guy didn't get 2 feet down. Just bam, let us know.
Let's go. Clock's ticking. Time's wasted. So incomplete pass. Got 1 foot down. A nice leaping catch, though, by Mike Williams, a longtime Charger, but unable to get his second foot in. A reminder that for every field goal made today and throughout the season, Barbasol will make a donation to Kurt and Brenda Warner's Treasure House, a living community for adults with disabilities. Barbasol Shaving Cream, America's #1 shaving cream. Close Shave America, Close Shave Barbasol. Third down and 8 from the 22, and this is a handoff. This is Jalen Warren fighting for yards, and he's got enough for a first down between the hash marks and right numbers past the 30. Nick Bolton made the tackle. Time runs out. 0-0 on the clock, and we have reached halftime at Acrisure Stadium in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, where the Chiefs lead the Steelers 13-7.
Eventful, fun first half. I thought at one point the Chiefs might run away from it. Now it feels like the Steelers are getting the better of the action.
Halftime score, Chiefs 13, Steelers 7. Brad Heller rejoins us from the Progressive Insurance Studios with a halftime report. When we return, protect the stuff you love with Renter's Insurance. Visit progressive.com. This is Westwood One's coverage of the National Football League.
Joe Montana here. In my football days, I knew the importance of a strong defense. Now I'm sharing how you can help defend your health against pneumococcal pneumonia and invasive pneumococcal disease. Are you 50 or older like me? The CDC now recommends vaccination against pneumococcal disease. Even if you're healthy, your age puts you at increased risk and over 6 times greater risk of hospitalization with pneumococcal pneumonia than adults under 50. Schedule your appointment today at vaxassist.com.
Sponsored by Pfizer. This is an ad by BetterHelp. What comes to mind when you hear the word gratitude? Maybe it's a daily practice, or maybe it feels hard to be grateful right now. Don't forget to give yourself some thanks by investing in your well-being. BetterHelp is the largest online therapy provider in the world, connecting you to qualified professionals via phone, video, or message chat. Let the gratitude flow. Visit BetterHelp, HELP.com/allstar today to get 10% off your first month.
Check engine light on? Take the guesswork out of your check engine light with O'Reilly Veriscan. It's free. Ask for O'Reilly Veriscan today.
O'Reilly Auto Parts.
This is a story of the one. As a maintenance specialist for university housing, he knows college students can major in wear and tear. Plus, housing so many students doesn't leave a lot of room to house all the supplies he needs. That's where Grainger comes in. With over 1 million industrial-grade products and fast, dependable delivery, Grainger carries the quality products he needs so he doesn't have to. From a new door hinge to a whole new faucet. Call, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Okay, let's take a poll. How weird does it feel to be called someone's fiance, right? The first time you hear it, you do like a double take. Your heart kind of flutters, and before you know it, you go from, let's just enjoy this moment, to we're planning a fall wedding. That's where Zola comes in. Zola has everything you need to plan your wedding in one place and have fun along the way. From free planning tools like a budget tracker, super necessary, and website, to a venue and vendor discovery tool that matches you with your dream team, everything on Zola is designed to make your wedding journey as easy as possible. And with invites that can be completely customized and a wedding registry packed with gifts you actually want. Zola takes you from save our date to thanks so much without breaking a sweat. From getting engaged to getting married, Zola has everything you need to plan your wedding in one place. Start planning at Zola.com. That's ZOLA.com. Happy wedding.
Welcome to the NFL Halftime Report on Westwood One, sponsored by Wendy's. Wendy's new Salted Caramel Frosty is the only treat you'll want this season. The iconic Frosty with a salted caramel twist. Gotta be Wendy's. Limited time only at participating locations. Naturally flavored. Once again, here's your host, Brad Heller.
The Kansas City Chiefs, one win away from locking up the 1 seed and home field in the AFC. They lead the Steelers halftime in Pittsburgh 13-7. Welcome inside our Westwood One studios. Coming up a little later, game 2 of our Christmas Day doubleheader. The 10-5 Ravens will take on the 9-6 Texans in Houston. Baltimore starting the day tied for first with Pittsburgh in the AFC North after the big home win over the Steelers on Saturday. Head coach John Harbaugh has warned against not letting the highs get too high. I spoke to All-Pro linebacker Roquan Smith and asked him how the coach's message manifests itself in the locker room.
Absolutely. We know the AFC North is where we want to start with each and every year, want to win the AFC North and going from there then to the playoffs and winning in the playoffs and getting to the big game and not getting too high off one victory and just taking it 1 week at a time, knowing if we play our best ball each and every week, then great things is going to happen for us and not focusing on other things, just focusing on the main thing. And the main thing is whoever the opponent's on the schedule for that given week.
5 straight games, this defense in terms of total yards, given up right around 300 or under that number. What shifted for you guys over the last month on that side of the ball to account for some of these performances?
Yeah, no, I think it all goes back to when we first had a personal talk amongst ourselves, when every single person in there was being called out in a sense about just doing your job to the best of your ability. And when you do that, great things happen. And we're showing plays where we was consistently doing that. When we did that, great things will happen. And then making a few scheme changes as well. I think those things definitely helped out. So hats off to Zach Orr for, never wavering, staying the course and, sticking through with each other throughout. And I think that was the main thing, and just guys want to play for each other and willing to put it all on the line every given play, and just knowing that each and every player wasn't giving everything that they could every single snap, but trying to make that the focus.
Looking at this matchup against the Texans today, and you saw C.J. Stroud in his NFL debut last season in the season opener. From what you've seen on film, how has he grown as a quarterback since then?
Yeah, absolutely. He's definitely from the first game we played him last year, he's definitely taken a lot more chances than he were during that first game. And I think he's definitely came along, and we all seen it from where he was at the first game into the playoff game last year, how good of a ball he's playing. So I'm excited about the matchup, excited to go against him. I think he's a really good player and also a really good dude and got an awesome weapon out there on the outside with Nico, and hate to see the guy Dale go down like that. And then having a guy like Mixon who he can just hand it off to in the backfield, who I think is playing some of the best ball of his career right now. So I'm excited about it, and I know it's going to be a great matchup. So just got to get your popcorn ready.
Absolutely. I mean, with this road game on a short week, what do you think? You mentioned the weapons that the Texans have. What do you think the keys are to slowing that offense down, the keys to success?
Yeah, I think the keys to success throughout this game is first and foremost stopping the run, making these guys one-dimensional with our defensive line and our front seven, just taking it to these guys from the first snap to the last snap and letting them know it's going to be a long day with running the ball. And then I think when you make the guys one-dimensional and force them into obvious passing situations, then that's when we're able to truly hunt. And then that's when the guys on the outside is going to have to step up and make their plays. But it's not going to be something easy, and we know that. It's going to be a hard-fought game, but we're prepared for that to go 60 minutes or 90 if that's what it takes. Regardless of what it takes, we're going to be ready.
Roquan, thank you very much for a few minutes. Merry Christmas to you and your family. I appreciate the time. Best of luck today and then the rest of the way. Thank you.
Absolutely. Thank you so much. Happy holidays.
Ravens linebacker Roquan Smith before they take on the Texans in Houston, game 2 of our doubleheader. And we'll hear more from Roquan during halftime of that game as the Ravens nominee for the Walter Payton NFL Man of the Year Award. Halftime in Pittsburgh, Chiefs lead the Steelers 13-7. This is Westwood One's coverage of the National Football League.
Joe Montana here. In my football days, I knew the importance of a strong defense. Now I'm sharing how you can help defend your health against pneumococcal pneumonia and invasive pneumococcal disease. Are you 50 or older like me? The CDC now recommends vaccination against pneumococcal disease. Even if you're healthy, your age puts you at increased risk and over 6 times greater risk of hospitalization with pneumococcal pneumonia than adults under 50. Schedule your appointment today at vaxassist.com.
Sponsored by Pfizer.
This is an ad by BetterHelp. What comes to mind when you hear the word gratitude? Maybe it's a daily practice, or maybe it feels hard to be grateful right now. Don't forget to give yourself some thanks by investing in your well-being. BetterHelp is the largest online therapy provider in the world, connecting you to qualified professionals via phone, video, or message chat. Let the gratitude flow. Visit BetterHelp, HELP.com/allstar today to get 10% off your first month.
An O'Reilly Auto Parts gift card is the perfect gift for that hard-to-buy-for person. Give the gift of convenience from O'Reilly Auto Parts.
O'Reilly Auto Parts.
Welcome back to the NFL on Westwood One from the Progressive Insurance Studios. I'm Brad Heller. Looking for a career path with flexibility, great pay, and benefits? Go to progressive.com/careers. Apply online today. A reminder to join us tomorrow night, the season finale of Thursday Night Football, Seahawks and Bears. Coverage starts 7:30 p.m. Eastern on most of these same stations. Log on to westwood1sports.com for more details. The NFL Halftime Report on Westwood One has been sponsored by Wendy's. Wendy's new Salted Caramel Frosty is the only treat you'll want this season. The iconic Frosty with a salted caramel twist. Gotta be Wendy's. Limited time only at participating Wendy's, naturally flavored. Chiefs lead the Steelers 13-7 at halftime. We'll get you back to Pittsburgh after this. You're listening to the NFL on Westwood One.
What's up, Colorado? It's time for football at BetMGM. Take the field using promo code KOSTOS, KOSTOS, and receive up to $1,500 back in bonus bets if you don't win your first bet. When you register with BetMGM, you'll get instant access to a variety of parlay selection features, live betting options, original bets, and the best daily promotions in the business. Plus, when you huddle up with BetMGM at your fingertips, every pass, every catch, and every game matter more than ever. Remember to use code KOSTOS, KOSTOS, and receive up to $1,500 back in bonus bets if you don't win your first bet. Football is back, Colorado sports fans. Don't miss out on any of the hard-hitting action. Place your moneyline prop and parlay bets with BetMGM today. BetMGM and GameSense remind you to play responsibly. See BetMGM.com for terms. 21 years of age or older. Colorado only. New customer offer. Subject to eligibility requirements. Rewards or non-withdrawable bonus bets that expire in 7 days. Gambling problem? Call or text 1-800-GAMBLER.
Welcome back to Pittsburgh, Acrisure Stadium. The halftime score, Chiefs 13, Steelers 7. JP Shadrick, Ross Tucker, and our entire Westwood One crew. Merry Christmas to you. Happy holidays from the Confluence. And let's check the halftime stats sponsored by Indeed. Need to hire quality candidates fast? You need Indeed. Indeed's video interview tool makes it easy and effortless to meet with candidates. Visit Indeed.com/credit. Total yard in favor of Pittsburgh, 181 to 175, and it was not even close to that in the first quarter. Second quarter, the Steelers started moving the football down the field. Rushing yardage, 97 for the Steelers, 32 for the Chiefs. Passing net, 143 for the Chiefs, 84 through the air for the Steelers, who are 3 of 7 on third down, as are the Chiefs today. Time of possession in favor of Pittsburgh, 17 minutes and 3 seconds. Patrick Mahomes, 14 of 18, 143, 2 touchdown passes. Russell Wilson, 10 of 15, 105, and a horrible interception. Ross, how about some keys for the second half?
Well, for the Steelers, I think you just take advantage of their missed opportunities, right? You think about the holding penalty that took away a touchdown, and then Russell Wilson throwing that aforementioned poor interception. And then even just later on in the game, you know, the Patrick Queen missing an interception that went right through his hand. They've had opportunities to have the lead. Meanwhile, for the Chiefs, I think they were at their best in the first half with that quick passing game, getting the ball out of Mahomes' hands almost as soon as he touches it. I would expect them to get back to that here in the third quarter.
Patrick Mahomes spread the wealth last week to 10 different receivers in that game, their 5th consecutive win. Today, he has hit 7 different receivers in this game. Watson with the big play field flipper of 49 yards and then caught a touchdown pass. Xavier Worthy got to the edge and the pylon for the first touchdown for the Chiefs today. And then Russell Wilson with a rushing score for the Steelers. There was a celebration penalty after the Worthy touchdown that moved him back for a long extra point that was missed. That's why it's 13-7 right now as we begin the third quarter of play here in Pittsburgh on a cloudy, chilly day. Temperature in the high 30s, a very light breeze under 5 miles per hour. And, a couple layers needed today.
Could have been a lot worse.
We've seen it a lot worse.
As a native Pennsylvanian, could have been a lot worse. I'll take it.
The Monongahela, the Allegheny, and the Ohio are not frozen, which is a good thing. Kickoff away, Steelers booting it left to right. The Chiefs get the football. Line drive, it's Remigio at the 5, across the 10, 20 right number is 25, twisting out of a tackle near the 30-yard line, angling left, and stiff arms a man past the 30, down the left boundary. Remigio ran all over Acrisure Stadium. James Pierre made the tackle, and he's up near the 35-yard line. A 31-yard return for the Chiefs. Now Patrick Mahomes, as we mentioned, only 4 incompletions today, 143 through the air, 2 touchdowns. Coming into the game today, Mahomes in 3 total games against the Steelers, including a playoff game, 14 touchdowns, 1 interception. And now back to throw down the right side, caught on one knee near the first down marker on the right boundary, and up with it. It's Xavier Worthy with another catch. He's got a first down on the first play for the Chiefs.
And there it is, right there. What did I just say in terms of keys for the second half for the Chiefs? Get the ball out of Mahomes' hands quickly. That's exactly what Andy Reid does. A little bit of a half roll there for Mahomes. And again, it's like stealing with any underneath routes from Worthy because of how much respect the DBs rightfully give the Texas speedster.
15-yard gain, handoff Pacheco straight ahead, following those big offensive linemen who are doing work, pushing and plowing ahead down to around the 47-yard line. Patrick Queen made the tackle on Pacheco. They just pushed the pile ahead for about 5 yards.
Glad you mentioned the offensive lineman, JP, not just because I was one, but because we need to talk about Joe Thuney. You know, the guy has had an incredible career as a left guard, but what he's done these last couple weeks at left tackle, bumping out, is bolstering what could be a Hall of Fame candidacy.
Back to throw Mahomes, quick throw to the left side. It's caught. It's Xavier Worthy outside the left number 6, a tackle at the 40, past the 35, down the left boundary, and pushed out of bounds at the 26-yard line by Deshaun Elliott. And Xavier Worthy good for 21 yards here. 8 straight completions for Patrick Mahomes.
It really is stunning that the NFL let the Kansas City Chiefs get Xavier Worthy. I mean, of all teams, you're going to give the fastest guy ever to the Chiefs. You think they might know what to do with him?
Now Mahomes works out of the gun. Pacheco off his right hip in the backfield. 2 receivers right. Shotgun snap and a quick throw on a slant right side. It is caught. It's DeAndre Hopkins inside the 20, down around the 15. Juju Smith-Schuster with the catch this time. His first touch of the day. The former Steeler goes for 12 and a first down.
This looks a lot like that first drive of the game for the Chiefs when they just went bing, bang, boom right down the field with quick passing. I wouldn't do anything else if I'm the Chiefs right now. Mahomes is in rhythm, and Andy Reid is feeling it from a play calling standpoint.
Pacheco the single back under center snap. Mahomes a play action fake. Pressure in his face, throwing left side in the flat, in the backfield, tipped and hits the turf. Hollywood Brown, the intended receiver, just a little behind him, an awkward tip. He couldn't bring it in.
First errant throw by Mahomes on this drive. He really threw that behind the shallow crossing route. Otherwise, he would have had some room to run.
And now it's second down and 10 at the 13 for the Chiefs, leading it 13-7. Just underway in the third quarter, 12:36 to play. Mahomes all alone in the gun, empty backfield. Knee-high snap and back to throw. Right-hander pumps, tucks it, then throws over the middle. It's tipped and nearly intercepted. Into traffic, was looking for Kelsey in the front middle of the end zone. And in traffic, 2 black jerseys in front of him. And it's swatted away by Alex Highsmith.
Tremendous play by Highsmith. It's almost like he was acting as a spy in case Mahomes went to run with the football. Travis Kelsey was wide open. If Highsmith doesn't get his left paw on that ball. It's a touchdown for number 87.
Chiefs lead 13-7. First time today, Mahomes has had consecutive incomplete passes, and it sets up 3rd and 10. Samaje Perine, the running back, off his right, as Mahomes works in the gun, battling the noise, and the yellow towel is waving. Going deep down the right side into the end zone. It's incomplete. On a fade, there is a penalty flag in the backfield, and Patrick Mahomes is on his backside. The throw is intended for Kelsey, and let's check the flag.
Obviously a huge penalty, and it's interesting how long of a conversation they're having around it right now.
Craig Rolstad, the referee.
There are 2 fouls on the play, 1 on each team. Holding, offense, number 74. Personal foul, roughing the passer. Defense, number 20. Those penalties offset. Replay, 3rd down.
Juwan Taylor, the right tackle, holding. Cameron Sutton, the cornerback for the Steelers.
Well, they both came from the same place. Watt was held, and I don't know about that on Sutton. Did he get up near the head area? Yeah, I think maybe his helmet. He went to jump. That was really a silly move by Sutton to jump from Mahomes' backside, throwing it the other way. Gives them a second chance here.
3rd and 10 officially at the 13 for the Chiefs. 12:27 to play, 3rd quarter. Chiefs 13, Steelers 7. Mahomes has the shotgun snap, back to throw, lets it fly, left side, 1 hopper, incomplete. Might have been deflected near the line of scrimmage. Hopkins, the intended receiver, maybe. And he and Travis Kelsey both have their hands out looking at each other.
Well, there was a lot of contact with Travis Kelsey and Patrick Queen. DeAndre Hopkins stopped his route. I believe that is who Patrick Mahomes is trying to throw it to, but Hopkins never broke in like I think Mahomes was expecting.
Field goal try for Harrison Butker from 32 yards on the right hash mark. 20 of 23 for the season. He's been injured a bit. Snap, the spot are good. The kick clears the line. It's up and through. And the Chiefs add a field goal. And with that field goal, Barbasol will make another donation to Kurt and Brenda Warner's Treasure House, a living community for adults with disabilities. Barbasol Shaving Cream, delivering a quality shave at an honest value for over 100 years. 12:21 to play in the 3rd quarter. The new score, Chiefs 16, Steelers 7. This is Westwood One's coverage of the National Football League.
Hey, it's Joe Montana. I'm here to spread the word about pneumococcal pneumonia and invasive pneumococcal disease, or IPD. If you're 50 or older, you're at increased risk, and vaccination is now CDC recommended. So what's the game plan? A strong defense. Pneumococcal pneumonia and IPD can be serious. So don't wait to help protect yourself. Talk to your doctor or pharmacist about vaccination and schedule today at vaxassist.com. That's VAXassist.com.
Sponsored by Pfizer.
This is an ad by BetterHelp. What comes to mind when you hear the word gratitude? Maybe it's a daily practice, or maybe it feels hard to be grateful right now. Don't forget to give yourself some thanks by investing in your well-being. BetterHelp is the largest online therapy provider in the world, connecting you to qualified professionals via phone, video, or message chat. Let the gratitude flow. Visit BetterHelp, HELP.com/allstar today to get 10% off your first month.
Thumbtack presents the ins and outs of caring for your home. Out. Uncertainty, self-doubt, stressing about not knowing where to start. In. Plans and guides that make it easy to get home projects done. Out. Word art. Sorry, live, laugh, lovers. In. Knowing what to do, when to do it, and who to hire. Start caring for your home with confidence. Download Thumbtack today.
Check engine light on? Take the guesswork out of your check engine light with O'Reilly Veriscan. It's free. Ask for O'Reilly Veriscan today.
O'Reilly Auto Parts.
You don't want to miss this. CB Distillery is having a massive end-of-the-year sale. For 3 days only, you can save up to 50% on everything. Struggling to get a good night's sleep? Looking for some calm after the hectic holidays? CB Distillery has plant-based solutions that could be perfect for you. Their natural formulations target stress, sleep, pain after exercise, even mood and focus. They only use the highest quality clean ingredients, and over 2 million customers trust CB Distillery for their effective CBD solutions. Just check out their 18,000 reviews. You deserve to start feeling your best. Discover the natural healing benefits of CBD and save up to 50% during their end-of-the-year sale. Visit cbdistillery.com and enter code VIP. That's cbdistillery.com, code VIP. cbdistillery.com. Not available in Idaho, Iowa, and South Dakota. These statements and products have not been evaluated by the Food and Drug Administration. These products are not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease or condition.
JP Shadrick and Ross Tucker here in the Grainger broadcast booth in Pittsburgh. For the ones who get it done, there's Grainger, offering over 1 million industrial-grade products, fast delivery, and free technical support. Call, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Well, the Chiefs add a field goal, 8-play, 54-yard drive, and 239. Butker good from 32 yards, and he sweeps the right leg through on the kickoff from right to left into the end zone for a touchback. And now the Steelers trail it 16-7 to the Chiefs. The Steelers in weeks 17 and 18 under Mike Tomlin, since he became the head coach in 2007, their record in weeks 17 and 18 is 17-3. He's, of course, never had a losing season as the head coach of the Steelers. Certainly won't this year. They're already in the playoffs, but they'd love a division title. Steelers need to win this week and next week to get it done. They trail here 16-7. 1st and 10 from their own 30. Russell Wilson under center. Back to Harris and back to throw. Pressure from behind, wrapped up, and down he goes for a sack. Mike Dana got in for a loss of 3.
Dana is a very underrated player, and as good of a blocker as Darnell Washington is from the tight end position, I still don't think you want to major in him pass pro one-on-one against a legit NFL DN like Dana. Just a different skill set. Dana's so good with his hands. That's a big first down sack for KC.
Audrey Harris, the back behind, or beside Wilson, takes the shotgun snap, flips it left to Harris in the flat at the 20 at the numbers. Then going angling towards the boundary and pushed out of bounds near the 25. Chris Roland Wallace. It was a loss of 6 on that sack, so that was 2nd and 16. They got 2 of it back. It's 3rd down and 14 coming up now for the Steelers from their own 26.
Got to be careful with the football here if you're Russell Wilson with this much of a down and distance to go. Wouldn't be surprised if this is a conservative call. There's 2 deep safeties, which means you're not going to have the ability to throw it deep down the sideline. The middle of the field is your best bet.
2 receivers wide side right, single man left. Wilson in the gun, and the Chiefs bring 5. Back to throw Wilson, throwing deep down the left side. Open man caught near the marker. He's got it, and he slides out of bounds. Calvin Austin, the third, made the catch at the pylon for the first down, and they've got the 40-yard line. Move the sticks. What a conversion of 14.
And what a read by Russell Wilson, because it looked like it was a 2-deep zone coverage. They rotated to having a single high safety man-to-man coverage, and Najee Johnson just not able to keep up with Calvin Austin. That was the right read to get to his quick slot receiver.
Single receiver each way down, 1st and 10 for the Steelers, and an under center snap handoff for Warren. Can't break through, hit near the line of scrimmage. They'll give him 1. Drew Tranquil came in to make the tackle for the Chiefs. Jalen Warren, the ball carrier. And a stoppage.
There's a Chiefs player down after that last play.
Justin Reed. There is a timeout on the field for the injury. The athletic training staff is out for the Chiefs with 10:19 to play in the third. Chiefs 16, Steelers 7. You're listening to the NFL on Westwood One.
Downy Rinse and Refresh. Break up with stinky clothes.
Rinse it out. Every now and then I get a little bit tired of the stinks that just will never come out. Oh, Downy in the rinse change. Every now and then I rinse it out. One wash so clean. Downy Rinse and Refresh, it's a dream.
Downy Rinse and Refresh. Fights odor in just one wash. Guaranteed.
Mom, meet Sarah.
From first time Nana moments. Welcome to Flight 101. To annual girls trip moments. Your can't miss moments are worth protecting against RSV. If you're 75 or older or 60 plus with a chronic condition like asthma, COPD, heart disease, or diabetes, you're at higher risk of being hospitalized from RSV. And there are no prescription RSV treatments. Check eligibility and schedule your RSV vaccine at vaxassist.com.
So where should we go next?
Sponsored by Pfizer.
December 28th, 3 games, 1 place. It's NFL Network Saturday triple header.
Triple trouble, y'all. We're gonna bring you up the screen.
First, Herbert and the Chargers face May and the Patriots. Then, Bo Nix and the Broncos square off against Burrow and the Bengals. And a huge NFC West showdown in prime time as Kyler and the Cardinals battle Stafford and the Rams. December 28th, starting at 1, only on NFL Network.
Time to check the schedule of games coming up on Westwood One, sponsored by Hulu Plus Live TV. Later today, Houston hosting Baltimore. Tomorrow night, the Seahawks visit the Bears. Coverage at 7:30. Saturday, it's a triple header at 12:30 with the Chargers at the Patriots getting things started. Tired of paying for cable TV? Switch to Hulu Plus Live TV today to watch over 95 live channels. Live TV plan required. Restrictions apply. Learn more at hulu.com. JP Shadrick, Ross Tucker, our entire crew on this Christmas Day in Pittsburgh, where the Chiefs lead the Steelers 16-7. The Steelers have the football. Justin Reed walked off, and he's in the blue medical tent, or was moments ago. Mike Pennell, questionable to return with a hamstring injury, the nose tackle for the Chiefs as well. Of course, Chris Jones inactive today, the defensive tackle for the Chiefs, unavailable with a calf injury. 2nd down and 9 for the Steelers from their own 41, moving left to right, approaching the 10-minute mark of the third quarter. Russell Wilson works out of the gun. Jalen Warren, the running back, to his right. 3 receivers in the right of the formation, single man left, number high snap. Wilson back to throw against the 4-man rush, steps up, hit from behind. The ball flutters and falls incomplete at the 50. They whistle it dead, incomplete pass. Carter Loftus got home to deflect it.
That's Broderick Jones again. He has really struggled at right tackle. The former first-round pick. Quite frankly, he's a liability for them, and I put that on the coaching staff for not giving him help. Whether you slide the line to him or you give him chip help around the outside, he's gotten beat so often this year, that the Steelers need to help him. They're doing it right now with Freiermuth. He'll give him a chip here on 3rd and long.
3rd down and 9 at the 41-yard line. 4 of 8 on 3rd down today. Wilson back to throw. Punts, evades pressure, running with it across the 40, 45, 50, right numbers, sliding foot first past the 45-yard line of the Chiefs. And Russell Wilson converts again. Another long 3rd down conversion, 15 yards for the quarterback.
It is unbelievable the way he's been running as of late. He looked like this against the Ravens as well. This is the best he's moved in multiple years, and it's been a huge boost for the Steelers these last couple of weeks, in particular, even just this game. I think that's the 3rd time he's run for a 1st down.
Loftus whiffed on a sack, and now Wilson and the Steelers with 1st and 10 at the Chiefs' 44. Back to throw Wilson, right-hander. Throws over the left side. Freiermuth with the catch across the 40, flowing ahead along the left numbers to around the 38-yard line. The 4th-year tight end from Penn State, Najee Johnson. Chris Roland Wallace made the tackle, 6-yard gain for the Steelers.
How do the Steelers always have a tight end that has a cool name to chant when they catch a pass? I mean, for years it was Heath. Now it's Muth for Freiermuth. I love it.
Steelers fans do too. Through 8:30, clock rolling, 3rd quarter, 16-7. Chiefs with the lead. Steelers shotgun snap. Throw left side of Jalen Warren, the running back, past the 35, past the 30, spinning out of a tackle at the 20, and then pushed ahead near the 15. They'll give him the 17-yard line. A 21-yard gain for Jalen Warren, the running back. 1st down.
Okay, sometimes the creativity can kill you. That time, Steve Spagnuolo had Mike Pennell, the D tackle, trying to cover Jalen Warren. That'll never happen in a million years.
Under center snap, Wilson right-handed handoff to Warren, spinning out of a tackle, trying to fight ahead back to the line of scrimmage. That's about it. Hit in the backfield. Nick Bolton finally brought him down for the Chiefs. But Jalen Warren bouncing off the first wave off of his offensive line on the left side. And Najee Harris comes in the game at running back. And Warren heads to the near sideline. On 2nd down and 10 for the Steelers, trailing it 16-7 to the Chiefs. 7:30 to go. Clock is rolling in this third quarter. Harris lined up to the left of Russell Wilson in the gun. Freiermuth just off the right tackle. Another tight end left. Rolling pocket right. Throwing back left for Najee Harris in a screen. Has a blocker at the 20. And then falling ahead past the 15 along the left numbers. Down around the 13-yard line. Keith Taylor made the tackle. There was a lot of green Kentucky bluegrass out there, but the Chiefs make the tackle.
Why is it called bluegrass if it's green? Green Kentucky bluegrass. I'm thoroughly confused, and I'm also confused by Dan Moore not getting a better block there. Because you're right, there was a lot of room. If Dan Moore, the left tackle, is able to stay on Taylor that corner, I think Najee gets the first down and then some.
This is the 11th play of the Steelers' drive at 6:45 to go in the third. 3rd down and 6. Wilson facing a 5-man pressure. They pick it up. Pressure again. Rolling left. Tripped up and brought down. Near the 25-yard line. Tershawn Wharton, the defensive tackle, the 4th sack of Russell Wilson today.
Well, they came with the linebacker blitz from Bolton, and Jalen Warren actually did a pretty good job of picking it up, but it bothered Wilson enough that he started to try to do the twirly around move in the pocket, and by the time he tried to get out of there, Wharton was able to bring him down. Big stop for Kansas City.
Is that the official word, the twirly around move?
Twirly around move.
That's how they teach it?
I think that's...
Ooh, field goal try coming. The play is blown dead. The kick is away. It banged off the left upright. No good.
Wow.
But the penalty flag flew, and there was no play as the left side of the Chiefs defense
Neutral
jumped.
zone infraction. Defense, number 20. It's a 5-yard penalty, still 4th down.
And it's certainly not enough for a first down. It's now 4th and 11 after the offside.
Right, but now Boswell should be able to make the adjustment on the miss there. It's a 2-score game. He hit it off the post. I'd be stunned if he missed it again. And so that penalty leads to it being, you would imagine, a 1-score game here after Boswell splits the uprights, if I don't jinx him.
36-yard attempt from just inside the left hash mark. The snap on target. They get the hold down. The kick is up, and the kick is good. The 40th field goal made this year for Chris Boswell of the Steelers. Chiefs over the Steelers, 16-10, 5:45 to play in the third in Pittsburgh, and you're listening to the NFL on Westwood One.
Lowe's knows that to win the job, pros need the best prices. That's why only at Lowe's, MVP's Pro Rewards members can get a volume discount on eligible orders as low as $1,500 at the Pro Desk. That means you get the prices you need to start any job, small or large, because Lowe's knows pros. Valid in-store only. More terms and restrictions apply. Visit Lowe's.com/terms or Pro Desk for details.
This holiday season, Straight Talk Wireless is letting you say yes a lot more with real unlimited data. Yes to sharing pics of the ugliest holiday sweaters. Yes to checking weather on the go for surprise sledding trips. And with a free phone at sign up, let the yes-tivities begin.
No way!
Yes way. Straight Talk, real unlimited data. Available at Walmart or straighttalk.com. Offer valid through 1/5/25 while supplies last at participating stores. Taxes and fees apply. Requires in-store activation on select single line plans. Limit of 2 phones per customer. For network management practices, visit straighttalk.com.
'Tis the season for the race to the playoffs on NFL Sunday Ticket. Now for just $49, you can spend your holidays with the Bears and Texans and Falcons and Vikings, all in your living room. Well, not literally. It's a metaphor. Get NFL Sunday Ticket on YouTube TV, now just $49. Sign up at youtube.com/NFLST. Current prorated price. New users only. Terms and embargoes apply. No cancellations. Content restrictions apply.
When you switch and save with Progressive, you could use that money towards scoring courtside seats for your favorite team. Progressive cannot guarantee that you can score courtside seats. Drivers who switch and save with Progressive could save hundreds on average, but courtside seats can be astronomical. Maybe if your team plays in a smaller market, you could swing it. Even still, it's unlikely. Maybe 4th row, which are still incredible seats that you'll enjoy greatly. Savings possible. Courtside, long shot. Switch and see if you could save at Progressive.com. Progressive Casualty Insurance and Affiliates, not available in all states. Progressive cannot guarantee that someone really tall will not sit in front of you at the game, rendering your excellent seats just okay.
Let's pause 10 seconds for station identification. This is Westwood One, your home for the National Football League. All season long, you can stream the NFL on Westwood One for free, sponsored by Pfizer. Hey, football fans, ready for RSV season? Check eligibility and schedule an RSV vaccine at vaxassist.com. JP Shadrick, Ross Tucker from Acrisure Stadium in Pittsburgh, where the Chiefs lead the Steelers 16-10. 5:45 to play, third quarter. Chris Boswell swings the right leg through. This one lands in the zone at the 8-yard line, bouncing to Remigio across the 15, past the 20, hit hard near the right boundary, and pushed out of bounds just past the 20-yard line, where the Kansas City Chiefs will take over with a 6-point lead.
You know, the Chiefs have not run it very well at all. Just 19 yards on 9 carries from their running backs, which is stunning after Derrick Henry ran over, around, and through the Ravens just 4 days ago on Saturday in Baltimore.
Kareem Hunt is the single back. No, it's an end-around jet sweep looking for Xavier Worthy, trying for the left corner. And there's a penalty flag flying in late as Worthy could not get to the corner. We'll give him about 3 yards or so, but we'll check the flag. The jet sweep from right to left for Worthy, who's had a lot of action in this game today.
He really has.
Here's the call from Rolstad.
Holding. Offense, number 9. It's a 10-yard penalty from the end of the run. Replay, first down.
Worthy with 6 catches today. That would have been his second rush, but it's wiped away. 67,311 the announced attendance here at Acrisure Stadium, most of them waving the terrible towels and making noise on this Christmas day with their Steelers trailing at 16-10, 5:20 moving clock, third quarter, and it's first down and 16. Kareem Hunt, single back, play action, pressure from behind. Mahomes steps up, throws over the middle. Kelsey has the catch, snags it with 2 hands, and then twists back to the left across the 20 up to the 24-yard line. Ogunjobi made the tackle, the defensive end for the Steelers.
Joe Thuney is so impressive. The Pro Bowl guard who's bumped out to left tackle, he kind of got beat by Highsmith there. But the former left tackle at NC State ran his feet and just never gave up. And when you have a quarterback who maneuvers and moves in the pocket as well as Mahomes, he will make you right if you just stay with your defender.
Kareem Hunt, the running back, standing to the right of Mahomes, and they'll whistle this one dead. Mahomes had some pressure. He was rolling left, and it's going against the Chiefs.
False start. Offense, number 74. 5-yard penalty. Second down.
Juwan Taylor, that's the right tackle. That's his 6th false start of the season, but the last one he had was in week 5. It was an early issue for him this year. He's been under the microscope, the way he kind of leans and moves early from time to time. And TJ Watt was making sure the officials knew about it there.
He's got multiple penalties again in this game. It's unbelievable how much money he's getting paid to be penalized as often as he is.
So now, after another penalty, it's 2nd and 14 from the 19-yard line for the Chiefs, moving right to left. 4-man front showing pressure. They'll bring 5. Quick throw over the middle. Catch and run across the 30 between the hash marks up ahead of the 35-yard line. It's Hollywood Brown, the 6-year receiver from Oklahoma. Made his Chiefs debut last week. He's got 16. Fitzpatrick made the tackle for the Steelers, and it's a first down.
Boy, it's kind of hard to tell the difference between Hollywood Brown and Xavier Worthy at times. They're both number 1, number 5, single digit, and they're both absolute blurs. How about that burst off the ball?
Quick throw left side, Worthy. Left numbers to the 35 and wrapped up near the 40-yard line. Hog-tied by Minka Fitzpatrick with another tackle for the free safety. Tune in to watch all the excitement of the NFL Sunday on CBS and Fox. Check your local listings for games and times in your area. Catch the NFL on CBS and Fox. Worthy going off to the far sideline now for the Chiefs. DeAndre Hopkins is in the game. He'll line up split wide to the right on the wide side. Kareem Hunt is the running back, standing right of Patrick Mahomes. Man in motion right to left is Hollywood Brown. Kelsey in the slot left, back to throw. Left side looking for Brown, and down to the turf with it. They'll call it a catch across midfield on the left numbers. It's a 12-yard gain if it stands. Hollywood Brown somehow made the catch in front of Corey Trice Jr.
They're not sure he did, though, which is why the Chiefs are going right on the football before the Steelers can challenge.
Right foot stomp, and they get the snap away. Thrown to the right side. Hopkins has the catch across the 45, pushed out of bounds, and they got away with it. If he didn't catch it, they got the snap quick.
I don't think he did catch it. Just a terrific, terrific job by the Steelers. I'm sorry, by the Chiefs, because I'm not sure whether or not Hollywood Brown did catch it. If you're the Chiefs, don't take that chance. Get right on the football. That's exactly what they did.
After a 4-yard gain, it's now 2nd down and 6. The Chiefs have the football at the Steelers' 43-yard line. Mahomes works out of the gun. 3 receivers left, including Kelsey in the slot left side. Bell high snap, pressure coming. Finds Kelsey all alone. 35, left hash marks to the 30, falling ahead inside the 25-yard line. They left Travis Kelsey all alone. Deshaun Elliott finally made the tackle. That's not the best of strategies. Kelsey has 19.
Yeah, I'm not sure what happened there. I mean, they were bringing Cam Sutton, the nickel, off the edge. That's okay. But if you bring a nickel blitz, somebody is responsible for the tight end. In this case, Travis Kelsey. That's a dropped coverage and a mental error by a member of the Steelers.
Patrick Mahomes worked out of the gun on 1st and 10 at the 24. And it's a quick throw right side. Worthy has the edge, 20. And he has the first down past the 15 and out of bounds on the right boundary, far sideline. It's a first down savior. Worthy getting work in on this Christmas.
I don't think that Juju Smith-Schuster gets enough credit as a blocker. When Mahomes sees that, right, he's got a twin receiver set, 2 receivers out there, but only 1 DB up on the ball. He automatically throws it to Worthy. Juju's able to block the corner, and it puts Worthy one-on-one on the safety Fitzpatrick for a nice gain.
1st and 10 at the 13-yard line, going in for Kansas City, leading by 6. Quick throw right side. Kelsey has blockers outside the numbers 10, near the 5, twisting ahead. He's down to the 6-yard line. Peyton Wilson made the tackle. Mahomes now 8 of 8 on this drive.
Just surgical, right? And so many of it is that quick passing game that really doesn't give the Steelers defensive line any chance whatsoever to get there.
2nd down and 3 to go. The ball is at the 6-yard line. Kareem Hunt is the running back, standing left of Mahomes. 3 receivers left, single man right. Hunt gets the handoff over the right side, finds a little crease, pushing ahead. He's got the first down to the 2-yard line. 1st and goal, Kansas City. On what should be the final play of the 3rd quarter.
After 8 straight passes, the Chiefs finally hand it off. 1st and goal at the 2 when we come back.
That is the end of the 3rd quarter. With the score, Chiefs 16, Steelers 10. This is Westwood One's coverage of the National Football League.
Hey, it's Joe Montana. I'm here to spread the word about pneumococcal pneumonia and invasive pneumococcal disease, or IPD. If you're 50 or older, you're at increased risk, and vaccination is now CDC recommended. So what's the game plan? A strong defense. Pneumococcal pneumonia and IPD can be serious. So don't wait to help protect yourself. Talk to your doctor or pharmacist about vaccination and schedule today at vaxassist.com. That's VAXassist.com.
Sponsored by Pfizer.
This is an ad by BetterHelp. What comes to mind when you hear the word gratitude? Maybe it's a daily practice, or maybe it feels hard to be grateful right now. Don't forget to give yourself some thanks by investing in your well-being. BetterHelp is the largest online therapy provider in the world, connecting you to qualified professionals via phone, video, or message chat. Let the gratitude flow. Visit BetterHelp, HELP.com/allstar today to get 10% off your first month.
Time now for today's Fact of the Game, sponsored by Mint Mobile. Switch and get half off unlimited premium wireless at mintmobile.com/score. The Chiefs come in 14-1, and the Steelers have never faced an opponent with 14 or more victories in the regular season in franchise history. And of course, the Chiefs are going for their 15th win It would be the first time they've ever won 15 in their franchise history. We begin the fourth. The Chiefs moving left to right, leading it 16-10. It is first and goal from the 2. And Kareem Hunt, the running back, standing by Mahomes in the gun. Right-footed stomp, the snap, handoff with lead blockers to the right. Cuts it back and into the end zone. Touchdown, Kansas City. Kareem Hunt with the score. And the Chiefs go up 2 scores on the first play of the fourth quarter.
Nothing fancy about that. After a drive that was almost exclusively through the air, they just run an inside zone run to the right behind Trey Smith, one of the best run blocking linemen in the league. And now the Chiefs are going to go for 2.
A rarity. The Chiefs' last successful 2-point conversion, December 18th, 2022. Mahomes has a man in motion from right to left. Shotgun snap, back to throw. Clean pocket. Mahomes still surveying. Rolling out to the right. Backpedaling now with pressure in his face outside the right numbers. Lets it fly. It's a jump ball middle of the end zone. Kelsey's there. It's tipped and intercepted. And the conversion is no good. Corey Trice Jr. brought it in for the Steelers. A whole lot for nothing.
Well, at least Mahomes is smart enough to throw the ball up in the air and at least give your guy a chance.
4 seconds into the fourth quarter. The new score, Chiefs 22, Steelers 10. This is Westwood One's coverage of the National Football League.
Joe Montana here. In my football days, I knew the importance of a strong defense. Now I'm sharing how you can help defend your health against pneumococcal pneumonia and invasive pneumococcal disease. Are you 50 or older like me? The CDC now recommends vaccination against pneumococcal disease. Even if you're healthy, your age puts you at increased risk and over 6 times greater risk of hospitalization with pneumococcal pneumonia than adults under 50. Schedule your appointment today at vaxassist.com.
Sponsored by Pfizer.
This is an ad by BetterHelp. What comes to mind when you hear the word gratitude? Maybe it's a daily practice, or maybe it feels hard to be grateful right now. Don't forget to give yourself some thanks by investing in your well-being. BetterHelp is the largest online therapy provider in the world, connecting you to qualified professionals via phone, video, or message chat. Let the gratitude flow. Visit BetterHelp, HELP.com/allstar today to get 10% off your first month.
Check engine light on? Take the guesswork out of your check engine light with O'Reilly Veriscan. It's free. Ask for O'Reilly Veriscan today.
O'Reilly Auto Parts.
This is the story of the one who, as a maintenance specialist for a historic high-rise, knows that vintage charm historically needs constant attention. Which is why when it's time to upgrade turn-of-the-century mechanicals, they turn to Grainger. With easy access to 1 million+ products and the scale to deliver when and where you need them. The right tools and supplies are never far away. So the one can keep that vintage building running like new. Call, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
You don't want to miss this. CB Distillery is having a massive end-of-the-year sale. For 3 days only, you can save up to 50% on everything. Struggling to get a good night's sleep? Looking for some calm after the hectic holidays? CB Distillery has plant-based solutions that could be perfect for you. Their natural formulations target stress, sleep, pain after exercise, even mood and focus. They only use the highest quality clean ingredients, and over 2 million customers trust CB Distillery for their effective CBD solutions. Just check out their 18,000 reviews. You deserve to start feeling your best. Discover the natural healing benefits of CBD and save up to 50% during their end-of-the-year sale. Visit cbdistillery.com and enter code VIP. That's cbdistillery.com, code VIP. cbdistillery.com. Not available in Idaho, Iowa, and South Dakota. These statements and products have not been evaluated by the Food and Drug Administration. These products are not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease or condition.
JP Shadrick and Ross Tucker in the Grainger broadcast booth in Pittsburgh. Huddle up with Grainger to get more done. Grainger offers supplies and solutions for every industry. Call, click Grainger.com, or stop by one of over 250 branch locations. Chiefs punch in a touchdown from 2 yards out for Kareem Hunt, his 7th rushing score of the season, 47th in his 8-year career. And now the Chiefs lead at 22-10 over the Steelers. They're set to get the football back. Russell Wilson trying to get things jump-started late in this game, early in the fourth quarter. Warren and Patterson back to return for the Steelers. And Harrison Butker approaches, three-step approach, a swing of the right leg, and the end-over-end kick into the end zone to our right. And he places a knee to the turf for a touchback. Hurry in during the Jeep Wrap Up the Year sales event and open up an adventure with the vehicle's winner is no match for. Make your holidays even merrier with great deals going on now. Well, now the Steelers with a first down and 10 from their own 30. Chiefs lead at 22-10. And Russell Wilson in this game, 15 of 21 passing, 153 yards. He threw an interception earlier. Wilson 3 carries for 28 yards and a touchdown on the ground for the quarterback. Najee Harris, the running back, off his right hip. Man in motion right to left. Wilson has the number high snap, back to throw against the four-man rush. Wilson stutter steps, rolling right, throwing right, nearly intercepted in the right flat, looking for Harris, and almost had a pick six. Nick Bolton got his hands on it. That one hung up there forever as Russell Wilson faded away.
Very, very dangerous throw by Russell Wilson. He felt the pocket collapsing around him, wasn't able to escape, was going to get sacked again. Last second, he thought he could find Najee Harris in the flat, but you're right. Bolton almost took that back the other way for a second consecutive pick six against Russell Wilson.
Under center snap, play fake. Wilson hit from behind and dropped again. The fifth of the game on Russell Wilson on Udike Uzama. In for the sack for the Chiefs.
He doesn't play that much. He's the first-round pick from a couple years ago out of K-State, but he just went right around Dan Moore as the Steelers continue to struggle at the offensive tackle spots like they have for the last few years.
Third down and 15 now for the Steelers from their own 25-yard line. And Wilson working out of the shotgun with two receivers right, single receiver left, and back to throw. Wilson against a little pressure. Pocket pushing up the middle. Freiermuth right flat across the 30. Right boundary. Falling ahead. Lost the football. It's out. The Chiefs are on top of it on the far sideline. Let's check the ruling. Freiermuth fumbled the football. Trent McDuffie made the hit, and Nick Bolton recovered it for Kansas City.
Recovered by Kansas City. First down, Kansas City.
Just as he was going down to the turf, just stripped it out of his hand just before his knee hit the ground, it looked like.
Absolutely beautiful job by McDuffie, and that ball was out. His knee was not down yet. Freiermuth was fighting for as many yards as he could, and McDuffie ripped the ball out as he was bringing down Freiermuth to the ground. Just a spectacular play.
Check GoodRx for simple, smart savings on weight loss medications and other prescriptions at goodrx.com. After the second takeaway for the Chiefs, 1st and 10 at the Steelers' 34-yard line. Mahomes in the gun, stomps his right foot, has the belt high snap, hands it to Pacheco, looking over the right side, tripped up near the line of scrimmage, falls ahead around the 32-yard line. Maybe a yard and a half or so for Pacheco. Keanu Benton in on the tackle for the Steelers.
So if you are the Chiefs, right, and now you're up by 12 points, you really want to start to milk this play clock. I know that there's still almost the entire quarter left, but you're up by 2 scores. You have a chance to go up by 3. The sooner you can start to shorten this game, the better. I don't see any reason to snap the ball before 5 seconds left on the play clock.
3 receivers left, shotgun snap from Mahomes over the middle throw. It's caught. It's Kelsey with some blockers across the 25, past the 20, angling left side between the hash marks, past the 15. Kelsey alone again. Landon Roberts made the tackle down around the 12. And it's a 20-yard gain for Travis Kelsey, first down.
And it's a dropped coverage again on Travis Kelsey. That's the second time here in the second half where not a single Steeler has been around number 87. Hey, guys, he has over 1,000 catches in his NFL career. He will catch the ball if you don't cover.
Mahomes stomps his right foot. Kareem Hunt in the backfield with a quick throw right side, hit in the backfield. They're going to leave it incomplete. Cameron Sutton came flying through the corner, through the middle of the offensive line, got his left hand on it as Mahomes tried to throw it out to the right flat.
It was a corner blitz from the nickel corner, Sutton, and it was the right read by Mahomes to get the ball out to the flat right away from where the blitz is coming from, but Sutton felt it, got his left hand on it. Nice play.
Kelsey was off the field for that play, now back on the field. He'll line up to the left of the formation, just off the left tackle. Two receivers right. Kareem Hunt is the running back. Mahomes moves Kelsey in motion to the right of the offensive line. And the snap, belt high, back to throw. Mahomes rolling right, looking downfield, lets it fly to the end zone. Wide open, Travis Kelsey has a touchdown, Kansas City. It's a 12-yard score, and Kelsey dunks the football on the goalpost. It's a Christmas Day score for Kelsey, and the Chiefs extend the lead. It's 28-10 with 12:38 to play in the fourth.
Multiple penalty flags in the end zone because you're not allowed to dunk the ball on the goalpost anymore after Jimmy Graham moved the goalpost. There's also a Steeler down on the ground, and that's the third time that Travis Kelsey's been totally uncovered here in the second half.
Here's the
After
call.
the touchdown, unsportsmanlike conduct, offense number 87. It's a 15-yard penalty on the try for point.
Well, they missed one from this distance earlier today. Cameron Hayward is the player down for the Steelers, the 14th year defensive tackle out of Ohio State. One of the all-time greats here in Pittsburgh. And the athletic training staff visiting with him. 28-10, Chiefs over the Steelers. Travis Kelsey now with that catch, 7 on the day for 75 yards and a touchdown. Injury timeout. It's 28-10. Chiefs over the Steelers. 12:38 to play in the fourth. You're listening to the NFL on Westwood One.
You okay?
I can't sleep with this cough.
Sounds like you need to vaporize that cold.
Vaporize?
Yeah, with NyQuil VapoCool. It's NyQuil plus a rush of Vicks vapors.
Whoa.
So you ready to get some sleep? Thank you, NyQuil VapoCool.
NyQuil VapoCool, the vaporizing nighttime coughing, aching, fever, best sleep with a cold medicine. And to vaporize sore throat pain, try Vicks VapoCool drops. Use as directed. Keep out of reach of children.
Tommy! I can't wait for golf this weekend, huh, buddy? Time flies. Love you, man. Oh, don't forget your knee brace again. We aren't in college anymore.
Moments together matter, so help protect yourself from RSV. If you're 75 or older or 60 plus with a chronic condition like asthma, COPD, heart disease, or severe diabetes, you're at higher risk of landing in the hospital from RSV, and there are no prescription RSV treatments. Check eligibility and schedule your RSV vaccine at vaxassist.com. Sponsored by Pfizer.
Some people just know they could save hundreds on car insurance by checking Allstate first. Like you know to check the propane tank on your grill first before hosting a tailgate.
Let's fire up. Here, let me try. Seriously? You didn't check the propane? Who wants chips?
Yeah, checking first is smart. So check Allstate first for a quote that could save you hundreds.
Salt and vinegar?
You're in good hands with Allstate.
Savings vary, subject to terms, conditions, and availability. Allstate Fire and Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates, Northbrook, Illinois.
It's a race to the playoffs. Get NFL Sunday ticket for the rest of the regular season for $49. Terms and embargoes apply. No cancellations. Point after touchdown upcoming. Cameron Hayward walked off under his own power for the Steelers slowly, but he is in the blue medical tent on the near sideline at the moment. The point after touchdown attempt is coming up, and this will be from 48 yards to make it 29-10 when they come back. Patrick Mahomes over 300 yards now for the 48th time in his career, third time in 2024. 3 touchdown passes today on 27 of 35 passing. That's decent. That'll do. Point after touchdown. Harrison Butker. Snap from James Winchester. Eliza with the hold, the kick. Clears the line, the end over end kick on the way, and good. He missed one earlier today from this distance. This one is through. Chiefs 29, Steelers 10 at 12:38 to play in the fourth. Every Westwood One football broadcast this season is now available on all Alexa-enabled devices. Just say Open Westwood One Sports, and you'll be taken straight to the action. That's Open Westwood One Sports to listen on Alexa. Travis Kelsey today has surpassed 1,000 career catches, the only player in franchise history to that mark for the Chiefs, just the third tight end in NFL history over 1,000. And that touchdown gives him 77. He just surpassed Tony Gonzalez for the most touchdown catches in Chiefs franchise history.
Interesting. I guess he said that he would pay tribute to Tony Gonzalez when
go.
he broke the record, which is why he did the dunk celebration, which used to be Gonzalez's customary celebration before Jimmy Graham ruined it by making the goalpost move.
Swing of the right leg. This is into the end zone for a touchback. Jalen Warren takes it. Can you imagine the fines Gonzalez would get today? I mean, he would have to quit. He'd have to have a different celebration, obviously. It gets expensive.
You know, you should be able to do the dunk, but if you move the goalpost, you should have to be ejected from the game. That would be cool.
Well, that's risky.
Yeah, that's risky.
A lot of finger rolls would happen.
Yeah, well, you got to get real high over it and not slam down on the post. You got to elevate.
Steelers now with the football, down by 19, 12:38 to play in the fourth quarter. And it's 1st and 10 Steelers from their own 30, moving right to left. Russell Wilson under center. Single back behind him, Jalen Warren. And in motion right to left. Snap, toss left side for Warren. Across the 30, cutting back middle of the field, breaks the tackle, and then hammered just shy of the 40. Jaden Hicks laid the lumber to him. He's up to the 38. Shoulder to shoulder.
That was awesome.
Now no huddle for the Steelers. Shotgun snap for Wilson. Looks over the middle, dumps it down to the running back, Warren. First down a little bit more, up across the 45, and then twisted up and brought down on the circle Steelers logo in white in the middle of the field. Tranquil made the tackle, 9-yard gain.
This is stunning, by the way. I mean, the Steelers didn't just lose their last 2 games. They lost their last 2 games by double digits. And certainly headed towards that now.
Over the middle throw and caught, and Freiermuth again, just past the 50-yard line, up to around the 47. Justin Reed made the tackle. Yeah, the Steelers have lost the first 2 of this 3-game stretch in 11 days and en route to a third. Quick throw, right flat, running back Warren with the catch, twisted up around the lower leg, and then hog-tied and brought down around the 46 by Reed. No huddle look again for the Steelers. 11:20 to go. Clock is rolling in the fourth quarter. Chiefs lead it 29-10. Back to throw Wilson. Flushed left. He's going to tuck it and run across the 45. Down the left, numbers 40. Sliding ahead just shy of the 30-yard line. It's enough for a Pittsburgh first down. 15 yards.
That's been the biggest positive, I would say, for the Steelers offensively is Russell Wilson running with the football. I think he's now over 40 yards at least in this game, 43 to be exact.
Wilson before last week had 57 rushing yards in 8 games. Wilson back to throw. Nothing over the middle. Looks to the right. Dumps it down the flat. Running back. Tip ball. Falls to the turf. Incomplete. Intended for Jalen Warren. So today, Wilson with 43 rushing yards already in this game.
It really is wild. You know, the Steelers are known for playing lower scoring games, tightly contested 1-score games, and yet they're well on their way to getting blown out in a 3rd straight game. And quite frankly, you know, the biggest blame for that goes to the defense. They need to be better on that side of the ball.
Back to throw Wilson out of the gun, throwing left side. It's Pickens for the catch, snags it at the 25, angling outside at the 20, twisted out of bounds, dragging Justin Reed with him, fighting all the way down the field, and he's got another first down for the Steelers. George Pickens, there's a penalty flag. Hold the phone.
Offside, offense, number 83. It's a 5-yard penalty, still second down.
Connor Hayward with an offensive offside with his left foot, the front foot of that stance, even with the football.
Boy, that's a tough one. I mean, how many times is that in this game where a penalty has really hurt the Steelers? Obviously, the touchdown in the first quarter, most notably.
Wipes away an 18-yard gain, and now it's second down and 15 for the Steelers from the Chiefs 37. Chiefs showing some pressure. They back away from it. Wilson back to throw. Pocket collapsing. Throws left side. Incomplete. Short of the 30-yard line in the left boundary. Van Jefferson's first look today. Justin Reed with the coverage.
Interesting decision coming up here for Mike Tomlin. 3rd and 15. You're down by 19. So a field goal does make it a 2-score game.
Shotgun snapper Wilson is batted at the line, throwing to the left and knocked down. Nick Bolton got his hands up and knocked it away, forcing this fourth down.
I think you got to kick a field goal here. You're down 3 scores. Field goal makes it a 2-score game if you have faith in Boswell. 4th and 15 is a lot.
Well, you're looking at, 55-yarder or so?
Boswell's so good. That's the easier end of the end zone to kick. And instead, 4th and 15, George Pickens, though, is man-to-man down to the bottom here. They got to throw it up to him.
3 receivers right, single man Pickens left. Wilson clapping for it, trying to back away. Penalty flags fly. They couldn't get it off.
Wow. Pickens can't believe it. He was man-to-man against Josh Williams. They had what they wanted.
There are 2 false starts on the play on the offense. False start number 14 and number 3. It's a 5-yard penalty. 4th down.
They both do it. I mean, just snap the ball. Get the ball back. He was clapping his hands. And Pickens took his helmet off, was chirping at the Steelers sideline after that. And now it's 4th down and 20. And they're still going for it.
They're still going for it. And now they do have safety help over the top of Pickens. Totally different situation now.
2 receivers right. Pickens is left. 3 deep for the Chiefs in the secondary. Back to throw. Wilson, clean pocket, steps up, throws deep down the left side, looking for Pickens one-on-one. Tip ball, and it falls incomplete inside the 10 on the left boundary. Jaden Hicks was in on coverage. There's a penalty flag late after the play. During the celebration, it looked like from the Chiefs defenders.
Are these guys serious?
Did Pickens draw one? Oh, boy. Here comes the call.
After the play and after the change of possession, unsportsmanlike conduct, taunting, number 21. It's a 15-yard penalty. Kansas City keeps the ball. 1st down.
That's the key. After the 4th down and the change of possession, the penalty happened as a dead ball. So it is Chiefs football. 9:58 to play in the 4th quarter. Chiefs 29, Steelers 10. You're listening to the NFL on Westwood One.
Football is a game of inches. And just like on the field, winning in life takes dedication and teamwork. That's why Old Spice, the brand that helps men navigate the game of life with confidence, is continuously stepping up with its School of Swagger initiative. Did you know nearly 1.2 million students drop out of high school every year, with higher rates among boys of color? Mentorship plays a crucial role in changing this. Since 2020, Old Spice has been connecting boys with mentors who provide the guidance, support, and confidence they need to graduate and succeed in life. Want to help make a difference? Become a mentor with Old Spice School of Swagger. Visit oldspice.com/School of Swagger and help a young man unlock his full potential today.
The Jeep Wrap Up the Year sales event is here. Now get great deals on vehicles winter is no match for. And right now, get $500 holiday bonus cash allowance on 2024 and 2025 Jeep Grand Cherokee 4x4 models. Or get $500 holiday bonus cash allowance on Jeep Wrangler and Jeep Gladiator. For great comfort, capability, and adventure, plus a holiday bonus cash allowance, don't miss the Jeep Wrap Up the Year sales event. Hurry in today. Contact dealer for details. Must take retail delivery by January 2nd. Jeep is a registered trademark.
It's that time of year again. Sweaters, fireplaces, and snowy weather. Probably. I don't know where you live, which means it's also time for Wendy's new Salted Caramel Frosty. Creamy, cold, delicious, and the only thing you'll want all season long. Whatever your winter looks like, snowy or sunny, it's all the perfect time to give yourself a little sweet treat, cause if it's the iconic Frosty with a salted caramel twist, gotta be Wendy's. Limited time only at participating Wendy's. Salted Caramel Frosty flavored with other natural flavors.
HBO's Hard Knocks is giving you unparalleled access to the AFC North as teams battle for the division crown and a ticket to the playoffs. Hard Knocks in season featuring the AFC North, now streaming Tuesdays at 9 p.m. Eastern on Max, sponsored by the NFL. Is it too little too late to play Renegade is the question.
Evidently not, and a lot of these people look very happy. I'll be curious to actually see how many people leave right when this song is over. I think they stayed to be able to do this song. I don't know that they stayed to watch the rest of this game.
9:58 to play in the fourth quarter. All Chiefs 29-10 over the Steelers. Patrick Mahomes has the shotgun snap, hands it off to Kareem Hunt, following the lead block of his center and his right guard, and pushes into the pile and then falls ahead. Keanu Benton made the tackle up around the 33-yard line on Hunt. And the clock begins to bleed away here in Pittsburgh on this Christmas Day. The Chiefs are on their way to the number 1 seed in the AFC playoffs. Mahomes works out of the gun, running back. Hunt moves to his right, 2 receivers left, right foot stomp, and a quick throw to Kelsey, right over the middle, and past the 40, up along the right hash marks. And Corey Trice Jr. makes the catch. It's enough for a first down. Imagine that, Travis Kelsey having himself another day. It's his 8th catch in this game, 9 yards.
And this game has been a lot more yardage for Kelsey than we've seen in recent weeks, right? So often with Kelsey, it's been the underneath stuff. Today, he's got 84 yards on those 9 catches. He might have over 100 by the time this game's over.
Kareem Hunt, the single back. Mahomes under center on 1st and 10 at the 42. Mahomes barks out a couple signals, 3 down linemen, 2 edge guys standing. It's a handoff. This is Hunt past TJ Watt and over the 45, wrapped up around the 47-yard line. Don't miss all the NFL action tomorrow night on Amazon Prime Video when the Seahawks meet the Bears. Of course, you can also hear Thursday Night Football each week right here at 7:30 p.m. Eastern on many of these same stations, on the NFL app or online at westwood1sports.com.
Chiefs are doing the right thing here, huddling. They shouldn't even break the huddle until 15 seconds left on the play clock. Again, I milk it below 5 if I'm Mahomes. You want to shorten this game as much as you can for a lot of different reasons.
Mahomes stomps his right foot. He has the football back from center, thrown over the middle. It's incomplete. No penalty flags intended for DeAndre Hopkins, the veteran. Trice in on coverage.
Saw Trice on the field before the game. Man, that is a good-looking corner. 6'3", 206. You don't see many corners with the size of Corey Trice.
3rd down and 5 at the 47 for Kansas City. And the Chiefs 3 of 8 on 3rd down today. Mahomes works out of the gun with 7:53 to play in the fourth quarter. P. Ryan in it, running back. Shotgun snap. Looking left. Nothing there. Running right. He's going to run with it across the 50. Sliding down near the 40. There is a penalty flag behind the play, and it's coming on back.
Number 74. It's a 10-yard penalty. 3rd down.
3rd penalty of the day on Jawan Taylor.
Do we have an intern or research? Like, what's the most penalties on an offensive lineman in one season in NFL history? Because Jawan Taylor is working on 4, I think, just in this game.
Yeah.
He's had a lot coming into the year. You talked about it earlier, JP.
So there's a lot of focus on him early in the season for the early starts and the lining up on side and all that. It's kind of calmed down over the last few weeks, but a holding call here moves him back, and it's 3rd and 15. Patrick Mahomes stomps his right foot, has the number high snap, right-hander, lets it fly left side. It's caught with a wide receiver screen, and this is Juju Smith-Schuster looking for the left edge, angling toward the sideline on the far side. Patrick Queen runs him out of bounds, and they whistle it dead just across the 40-yard line. 7:18 to play in the fourth quarter. It's 4th down, and the Chiefs will punt it away.
That was only the 2nd 3rd down for the Chiefs this half. Think about that. You know, they're marching up and down the field on the Steelers. They only have 2 3rd downs the whole half because they're getting over 10 yards on 1st and 2nd down here.
Punt team is out there for the Chiefs. Adariza, the left footer out of San Diego State. Back to return, Calvin Austin, the 3rd for the Steelers with his feet on around the 11. Clock burning down. They'll snap it at 4 to go on the play clock. 6:44 in the game. The high hanger underneath it. Calvin Austin at the 15. Tries to stutter and then runs to the right. Nothing there and hit from behind and dropped the 15-yard line. 43-yard punt. No return. And a little extracurricular pushing and shoving after the play. You can listen to any and every football game we broadcast for free at westwood1sports.com. That's westwood1sports.com for a free live stream. So, Ross, here's the situation for the Steelers to win the AFC North, depending on what happens with the Ravens. They're neck and neck. If the Steelers were to have won out, they would have won the AFC North. If both teams lose out, Pittsburgh wins because of the conference games, wins-loss total. Both won't win this week, but that's out of the scenario. We'll get to the rest in a moment. There are 3 other scenarios. Russell Wilson out of the gun. Handoff. Najee Harris straight ahead. Finds a little space across the 20. 8-yard gain on first down. Drew Tranquill made the tackle. If both lose this week and both win next week, Pittsburgh would go. Win-loss in conference games. Wilson, shotgun snap, belt high, looking left, looking middle, nothing there. Slides to the left, throws to the left boundary, looking for Pickens, one-handed catch. Did he get both feet? No, he didn't have the football either. So if Baltimore wins this week, loses next week, with the Steelers losing this week and winning next week, Pittsburgh would still go. Divisional games. So there you go. Those are the scenarios. So it looks like Baltimore, if they can win tonight, they would have the overall record, a better record.
Listen, obviously you want to win the division. It's an accomplishment. AFC North's a tough division. But the reality is if the Steelers keep playing like this, they're not winning a playoff game regardless, whether they are division winners at home or on the road.
Wilson back to throw. And pumps and then rolls to the right, throws in the run. Najee Harris can't snare it. He was past the first down marker on the right boundary. It's just too high and incomplete. Yeah, they wouldn't win here or Abu Dhabi or anywhere.
They got to go for it here. Why are they punting?
They
cannot punt here.
They're down 19 with 6:01 to play. What?
Why are they punting? It's 4th and 2. I mean, do they care about what the margin of victory is? I don't understand.
Romenio is back to return. The left-footed punt is away. High spiral. Calls for the fair catch. Waves his left arm in the air. It's a 49-yard punt and no return. And the white flag has been waved here in Pittsburgh. Stay tuned for part 2 of our special Christmas Day NFL doubleheader on Westwood One. The Texans and the Ravens. Ryan Radke and Ryan Leaf. Ryan Squared will have all the action from Houston at 4:15 Eastern. Right here on most of these same Westwood One stations, on the NFL app, on Alexa-enabled devices, or online at our website, westwood1sports.com.
I'm really disturbed by that punt right there. I got to be honest with you. I mean, it kind of goes away from everything Mike Tomlin always talks about and represents in terms of competing, battling, all those things.
Handoff Kareem Hunt over the left side of the line. The clock begins to burn. Ogunjobi made the tackle for the Steelers. And now with 5:45 to go.
Let me ask you something. If you're going to punt there, okay, you're obviously not trying to win the game anymore. Why is Cam Hayward still out there?
Yeah, he came off with an injury earlier.
Yeah, why is Minka Fitzpatrick out there? You know, why is Patrick Queen out there? I mean, you just gave up. You just said we're not trying to win the game anymore. What you really don't want to have happen is get these guys injured and not able to play next week against Cincinnati.
Mahomes under center behind Creed Humphrey. And Kareem Hunt is the running back. Gets the handoff over the left side, trying to cut it out to the left, but hit in the backfield, dropped by Cameron Hayward, who fought through the offensive line to get home for a tackle for loss.
Now TJ Watt comes in here on 3rd and long. I just don't understand. Am I crazy? Am I taking crazy pills, JP? Like, if you're going to punt there, you're not trying to win the game. Okay, I get it. You're conceding. Don't have your best players out there who could get injured and then miss next week or miss the playoff game.
Yeah, because the Steelers are in the playoffs. There is the division title still out there. Up for grabs. It is now 3rd and 10. Mahomes has the snap and then hands it off. Cut out to the right side, finds some open space, steps upfield along the right hash marks past the 35 up to the 38-yard line. P. Ryan with the carry for the Kansas City Chiefs, and the clock burns. It'll be 4th and short coming up. 4th and short. This clock will burn below 4 minutes to play in the 4th quarter, with the Chiefs leading at 29-10. The punt team is on for Kansas City. The Steelers have 3 timeouts remaining, but they're down 3 scores. But the Chiefs are on the verge of a mark they have never seen in franchise history. Swing of the left foot, the high hanger. Underneath it, Calvin Austin lets it bounce at the 10, inside the 7 where it rolls dead. The Steelers will start their 55-yard punt and no return. The Chiefs on the verge of their 15th win of the season. It's never been done in franchise history. The copyright of today's broadcast on Westwood One is owned by the NFL on behalf of its member clubs. All rights to this broadcast are reserved, and any rebroadcast, recording, retransmission, or any other use of this broadcast without the express written permission of the National Football League is strictly prohibited.
I think that might be as surprising as any, JP, is that they've never won 15 games before.
Never.
I mean, they've been on this incredible run.
They're great football teams over
the last 5 years. I mean, in my head, they've done it a couple times, but I guess not.
Najee Harris, a single back, takes the handoff from Russell Wilson over the right side and runs into a wall of white jerseys for the Chiefs. Tershawn Wharton is a wall by himself, makes the play.
Here's another one, right? You still have Russell Wilson in the game. They did remove Isaac Seumalo, the left guard, but you don't want to get Najee Harris banged up either.
George Pickens lined up on the far left of the formation. Harris gets a handoff over the right side, pushing ahead for about 4 yards or so up to the 13. Omenahue made the tackle for Kansas City. We've just passed the 3-minute mark of the fourth quarter. Chiefs up 29-10. Shotgun look for Wilson, back to throw. Right-hander waits in the pocket, rolls out to the left, looking downfield, and then running with it across the 20, sliding awkwardly down around the 21-yard line. Wasn't the smoothest finish to the play for a former baseball player, but it's enough for a first down. 2:29, clock rolling, fourth quarter, 1st and 10 from their own 21. Back to throw Wilson. Left side has a man caught. It's Calvin Austin along the left numbers, spinning up ahead near the 30-yard line. Deion Bush made the tackle. Elevated from the practice squad, standard elevation for today's game. Makes the play with 2:10 and the clock burning here in the fourth. He'll get one away before the 2-minute warning. Wilson and back to throw. Over the middle throw, caught, down to the turf, brought down by Connor Hayward, who made the catch and onto his backside, and we have reached the 2-minute warning here in Pittsburgh with a score, Chiefs 29, Steelers 10. You're listening to the NFL on Westwood One.
Mayday. We've been compromised. The pilot's a hitman.
I knew that'd be fun on January 24th.
Tell me how to fly this thing.
Mark Wahlberg. You know what the difference between me and you is? You're gonna die.
Don't shoot him, we need him! Y'all need a pilot?
Flight risk. This film is not yet rated.
Sponsored by Lionsgate.
Hey, I'm Ryan Reynolds. At Mint Mobile, we like to do the opposite of what Big Wireless does. They charge you a lot, we charge you a little. So naturally, when they announced they'd be raising their prices due to inflation, we decided to deflate our prices due to not hating you. That's right. We're cutting the price of Mint Unlimited from $30 a month to just $15 a month.
Give it a try at mintmobile.com/score. $45 upfront payment equivalent to $15 per month. New customers on first 3-month plan only. Taxes and fees extra. Speed slower above 40 gigabytes CDT.
Hey, Colorado football fans. With BetMGM's second chance promotion, you'll get your stake back if your first touchdown scorer scores second instead. That's right. Bet on any pro football player to score the first touchdown of the game. If you're right, you win. If your player scores second, you get your stake back in cash. BetMGM and GameSense reminds you to play responsibly. See BetMGM.com for terms and conditions. Must be 21 years of age or older to wager. Colorado only. Existing customer offer. Subject to eligibility requirements. Rewards vary. Gambling problem? Call or text 1-800-GAMBLER.
Millions of Americans take medicine like Ozempic and Zepbound. Many of them are overpaying by thousands of dollars a year. These GLP-1 medications for diabetes, weight loss, and more may not always be covered by your insurance, but GoodRx can help. GoodRx helps you save every month on prescriptions at over 70,000 pharmacies nationwide. Best of all, it's free to use. Check GoodRx to save on GLP-1s. Just go to GoodRx.com/GLP. That's GoodRx.com/GLP. GoodRx is not insurance, but can be used instead of insurance, including Medicare and other federal and state-funded programs.
Try Barbasol 1919 Classic Shaving Cream. This modern-day non-aerosol formula features enhanced ingredients, an exceptional glide, and crisp fragrance for a shave experience like no other. Learn more at Barbasol.com.
Barbasol. Welcome back to Pittsburgh at the 2-minute warning. where the Chiefs lead the Steelers 29-10. JP Shadrick, Ross Tucker, our entire crew, Merry Christmas to you. Happy holidays. Not such a happy holiday here in Pittsburgh, where the majority of the Steeler fans have headed to the exits. The Chiefs on the verge of another number 1 seed in the AF playoffs. Russell Wilson of the Steelers with the ball, 1st and 10 from their own 37. It's an inside handoff. Najee Harris breaks out to the left. He's across the 45 near midfield, dragged down. It's a first down for Najee Harris. Clock rolls at 1:45, 12-yard gain. Wilson out of the gun again. Another handoff for Harris. Straight over the left guard. Finds a hole across the 40. Past the 35. And upended right around the 30-yard line. They'll give him the 30. Another Steelers first down. 1:30 to go. Clock is rolling in the 4th. Chiefs up by 3 scores.
You know, they did pull some of their offensive linemen. Sayamalo is not out there. Dan Moore is not out there. So they did elect to pull some of those guys that they don't get hurt.
Harris into the left side of the stack, cut out to the left and runs into the wall of defenders just past the 25-yard line.
I always find that interesting, JP, in situations like this. It's like, who does the organization tell you they value and who do they not? They value Sayamalo and Dan Moore, evidently, more than these other guys.
Pressure from the right. Wilson has to run with it across the 20, sliding down awkwardly again. Plants those cleats into the grass and kind of twisted up, but he's up and running okay, down around the 19.
And it's probably a situation where Russell Wilson told the coaches he doesn't want to come out of the game, but he almost got sacked there. It was an awkward slide. You would really devastate the rest of your season if he got hurt in this garbage time.
Wilson takes the snap, rolls out to the left, extends the play, throws left boundary, caught near the 10-yard line by Calvin Austin III, and out of bounds with 30 seconds to play.
And Russell just took another shot at the end of that play. I mean, he just got absolutely rocked by Cam Jones, the linebacker.
Wilson takes the snap out of the gun, surveying the defense, standing in a clean pocket, no pressure at all, late pressure in his face, throwing back left corner, incomplete. Out of the end zone, 22 seconds.
I don't mean to belabor the point, JP, right? And I'm quite sure Russell Wilson, knowing him as a guy, he wants to stay in the game and be there till the end with his teammates, which I respect. I think it's commendable. But it's your job as a coach to put your team in the best position for next week. Fields has been hurt. Fields is the inactive number 3 guy. You cannot have Russell Wilson get hurt here.
Wilson back to throw over the middle, toss to the running back. It's Jalen Warren trying to spin out of a tackle inside the 10. 15 seconds to go, and they might get one more snap away. 10 seconds to go. Steelers are over the ball. 5 seconds to go in the game. Wilson takes the snap, and there's a penalty flag out. 2 seconds left on the clock as they whistle it dead.
Illegal shift, which is a false start, under 2 minutes. Offense number 13. That's a 10-second runoff. The game is over.
That'll do it. The Kansas City Chiefs run continues. And now the officiating crew having another announcement.
Well, the Steelers can use a timeout. My understanding is the Steelers have the option to use a timeout there if they don't want the 10-second runoff. Mike Tomlin said, "Nah, we're good."
So the Chiefs run continues. 6 straight wins for the Kansas City Chiefs. And for the first time in franchise history, a 15-win season for Kansas City. The Chiefs are the number 1 seed in the AFC playoffs. They get a first-round bye and home field throughout the postseason. Final score on this Christmas Day in Week 17, Chiefs 29, Steelers 10. The Chiefs flexing their muscle here in Pittsburgh.
Incredibly impressive performance by the Chiefs, and what has to be the scariest thing for the rest of the NFL, they're playing their best football now. They played an incredible game without their best defensive player, and they look primed, poised, and ready to go win Lombardi Trophy number 3 in January.
There's never been a team to win a Lombardi 3 consecutive years. There's been a team to win 3 straight championships. That was before the Super Bowl began. The Packers, of course, but in fact, of all the back-to-back Super Bowl winning teams in history, none of those teams have made the Super Bowl the following season. So the Chiefs are trying to buck the trend of history this year, and they are well on their way. 15-1 record now with the Kansas City Chiefs with a big win here in Pittsburgh. And the Steelers now on the other side of things, they've dropped 3 in a row, all 3 in this 11-day stretch. L's for the Steelers. They are trending the wrong direction heading into the postseason. They'll have to figure some things out next week and see if they can fight and continue to scrap for the AFC North division title. The Ravens coming up in just a few minutes. Well, big win today for the Kansas City Chiefs. Justin Watson, 7th-year receiver out of Penn, a big reason why he joins us on the sideline. 2 catches, 60 yards, a touchdown. How about this win today, Justin, overall as a team and showing what this Chiefs team can do?
Yeah, we always, all year we've been talking about, we got the formula for winning games late in the year. And so just cool to come out here on Christmas, big game, only game on TV, and secure the 1 seed. So just happy to get the win on Christmas, man.
Justin, not the first time I've seen you make big plays in this stadium. That goes all the way back to high school. You had the back-to-back big plays, the touchdown, followed it by the bomb. How does it feel to make those kind of plays back in your hometown, growing up less than 10 miles from here?
Yeah, it's surreal. I mean, my whole life we've talked about getting to Heinz Field. That's all we talked about in high school. So to come back here, score in the same end zone that I scored in the WPIL championship, the Pittsburgh championship in high school, just a really special moment.
What's up for you after this? You get a chance to stay here, or you have to go back to Kansas City? You get the chance to go to your mom and dad's house for Christmas now, or what?
No, unfortunately not. I'm going back home. My wife and son are back at home. We're pretending today is Christmas Eve, and then tomorrow we'll do Christmas gifts.
Justin, congratulations. Santa's coming a day late, but he's coming nonetheless. But he's certainly coming to Arrowhead. Congratulations and good luck in the playoffs.
Thank you, guys. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas to you. Justin Watson joining us, the Chiefs receiver on the field. It's time to select our All-State Defensive Player of the Game. Who you got in this one, Ross?
Oh, man, there's a bunch. It could be from the Chiefs. I'm going to go with Trent McDuffie. He is such a good player, chronically underrated league-wide. He had that strip of Freiermuth, which led to the touchdown, which pretty much just put the game away. He made some other plays as well, but that fumble that he forced from Freiermuth pretty much sealed it for the Kansas City Chiefs. He is a terrific player that made a big-time play yet again.
He is our defensive player of the game, sponsored by Allstate. Some people just know the best rate for you is a rate based on you with Allstate, not one based on anyone else. Visit allstate.com or call for a quote today. McDuffie with 4 tackles in this game. Let's pause 10 seconds for station identification. This is Westwood One, your home for the National Football League. Once again, the final score from Pittsburgh, the Chiefs 29, the Steelers 10. This is Westwood One's coverage of the National Football League.
Thumbtack presents the ins and outs of caring for your home. Out. Procrastination. Putting it off. Kicking the can down the road. In. Plans and guides that make it easy to get home projects done. Out. Carpet in the bathroom. Like